Disaster.
Ladies, gents, boys and girls, welcome back to League of Irish Ball. Me, Seb.
Me, Shane.
Me, Darren in the corner.
And me, Ben.
Gentlemen, how are we?
All good, yeah.
All good.
We got to win.
Good,
We're all
yeah.
happy, yeah.
You got to win.
Dad's
Dad's got to win.
Dad's going to win. Ben got to win.
Ben got to win.
Everyone got to win.
And you got to win, Seb.
Well, I think I'll win tonight anyway.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Think I'll win tonight. But anyway, we won't talk about that one now. We won't talk about that lot over the water because it just upset me and it'd be a terrible show. Let's get straight into the guests. Ben, how are we?
All good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Can't complain.
Oh, well, look, that's the first. Usually they do when they sit
Yeah.
sitting in this chair anyway, straight away.
They've come after the loss, haven't they?
Yeah, they do, to be fair, yeah.
That's not what you want, but yeah, we'll take the win on Friday. So
here we go.
take
Look, we're
that
opening
Monday.
up nice and
Enjoy it.
early. Do you hear that?
Would he take 8 now, though, would he?
it's hard to know.
It's
hard to know.
Your hand off.
I'd snap it, but you know, you have to be.
Killer actually said that in his opening interview. He said if we'd take 8 right now. That's what he said.
He didn't
before
say snap your hand off, no?
He didn't. Not exactly those words. He might have. We'll have to watch it back.
Well, what he was talking about. He's been watching.
So anyway, look, Ben, you're a photographer, sports bar.
I am, yeah. Photographer with Sports File. Been there since 2018, so
2018.
loving it so far. So that's the way it goes.
Nice. Well, that's a long time. I should hope you'll be enjoying it anyway.
Yeah.
How long you been there then? Do me maths. 8 years.
8 years, yeah. 8
go,
years in
see
March. So yeah, loving it so far and followed the league as much as possible. And yeah, shoot as much League of Ireland as possible. So that's it. Yeah.
And obviously you're a fan of the town.
I am, yeah. Long time fan.
When was your first
Been
game?
going a long time. Chirpers. It must have been around 2005. I was going with my friends, even though my family thought I was going to their houses, but I was actually going to the Dundalk games. That's the first time a lot of them are hearing that. So, but yeah,
had to come out sometime, didn't it?
It did, yeah, it did.
You weren't one of them young lads that was torn down, were you, at the age of like 7?
I wasn't turned down. You pay for your concession, and that's it.
We got a video on that, lads. So check it out, by the way. We got a video.
Yeah, you pay for your concession, and that's it, and you get in. It was cheaper back in the day, but it's a bit more expensive now.
How much it cost to get in then?
Must have been 7 or 8 quid. It was cheap.
I'm trying to forget that was
it was quite cheap, like.
Not good.
Yeah.
I remember going to Daily Mail back in like whenever Paddy Madden was like 08 or whatever. My ma used to give me 20 quid on a Friday. You'd get your bus down, your match ticket, a McDonald's and a bus home. Out of 20 quid.
Yeah,
the
good old days, isn't it?
Different times.
Unreal.
Now.
You'd miss it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get changed walking into McDonald's at 20 quid. Not my order anyway, let me tell you that. Speaking of food, Ben, obviously we ask every guest.
Yep.
What's your thoughts? Here we go, he's primed for this. Any drum roll or anything, lads? No?
I'll give Ben his own camera.
What's your thoughts on hot dogs at games?
I'm not a fan of them at all. I think it's very Americanized. I'm totally not a fan of it. But yeah.
Is that a dig at someone, is it?
Huh?
Is that a dig at a certain club, is it already?
No, I don't think so. No, I just don't like hot dogs at games.
This all started because of a hot dog at Drogheda. So
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why you feel
there
that
you
way.
go. Yeah.
You prefer Sam Todd, that's the problem.
It's a burger and chip or a curry chip. That's what I get at a game if I was going as a fan. So if I'm not working at it, I'd go.
Agree.
That's what I'd be getting at.
What'd you get on a burger?
Standard cheeseburger, whatever they have, honestly.
What's the best curry chips in the league?
Oh, now that's the big one. Now we're getting deep here.
If it was back in the day, but I'd go with Dundalk, but it's not Dundalk anymore, sadly. I do like Mullins. Their Mullins chips is nice at Dundalk games, but I don't know. Shells is up there, like Rovers is
the best ones.
Rovers is kind of up there as well. It's okay, like yeah.
You won't when he's watching tonight, so he puts your order on now. Is that what it is?
I don't know actually, because they're in Celtic Park on Monday, so.
It's a bit different there. Yeah.
Which?
Friday.
No, on a Monday in Derry.
Yeah, Craig made a great point in the chat there. He said, I hate when people say curry chip. It's singular. It's chips. He's dead right. Curry chips.
It's curry chips.
It's
curry chip, man.
Oh, no.
Curry chip, man.
There is multiple chips, but there's only one Bohemian.
Yeah. Shelburne versus Bohemian.
Exactly.
I was got a course there.
Yeah,
Bohemians or Bows.
It's rag already. We're not even 5 minutes
already
in.
rattled. It's like 5 minutes in. Rattled already.
Yeah.
That's always early doors. Loses the play, but then he comes back strong.
It's the stress over there.
The Barnett's come back strong as well. So the Barnett.
It's just this weird little quiffy thing I have going on, but other than that, it's getting there.
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
still
rocking
not
it,
taking that sticker out of the WhatsApp group. That sticker on the WhatsApp group is
I will have to send it to you, Ben. It's
I
great.
need to see that.
Just so that people watching now, the first night obviously that I came on stream, my haircut was extremely bad,
Oh
worse
my
than it was
God.
now. Shane saved the sticker of that he just responds to every one of my comments with in the chat. I could just be, I could be talking about
God.
something completely random. Oh, I was doing this thing last night. Sticker of Darren with no hair. It's just a constant.
Oh, that's
so
great. You're great.
You're a
at
good
that.
man with the stickers, in fairness.
stop
now.
it.
I've
You're a
never
good
met
man.
someone that uses stickers to the extent that you do. It's actually
You
impressive.
can't beat
And in all fairness,
good,
there's
yeah.
not many that aren't very good either.
Yeah.
They're all
No,
top
that's-
draw.
The best one is the Kevin Long.
Oh,
I
the
love
Kevin
that.
Long one. I actually nearly fell up my chair when I say that first time. That was absolutely
God.
sensational
Oh,
content.
man.
That was
Unreal.
really, really good
Unreal.
stuff.
You seen that one there when he was giving stick to the away fans, yeah?
No, which was that?
Oh, remember he was giving the way
damn.
the Sligo and they lost, Waterford lost the Sligo and he gave the 2 fingers to the Waterford fans.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, my
Just for
Very
context.
Lord.
Shane, I stuck that as a sticker. It's absolute class. I really
That's
have to
great.
say.
That's that.
Anyone else in the chat box, Dazzler?
Well, originally we were talking about the price in. Reese was saying it's 22 quid now. I said 20 is plenty. The Drogs the best league. Drogs the best field in the league, says Jack Kearney. Shane, the same chip fans are in
Saying
Celtic
that, yeah.
Park.
Lovely.
And nice hair transplant is the other one. So, also, Craig asked me to count how many fingers Ben has live on air because he's from Dundalk.
10.
10 big ones.
I see 10.
Is it not
10
8
big
and 2
ones.
times now?
Oh, there you go. There you
That's
go.
the sort
We
of
need
thought-provoking
more of that,
content
lads.
we need in the
That's-
League of Irish Ball.
It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long show. It's gonna be a long show.
We got
That's the first.
Don't doubt me again, will you now?
Oh man.
We got a
Unreal.
few more in the chat as well. We've also got a comment on the Blues simple pen decision. We'll be touching on that a little bit later on this evening. Who's Pat's second keeper? I'm sure we'll find out
See what Danny
later on.
Rogers and
There
goal,
we
isn't
go. Yeah, Craig O'Max answered that one for sure. Seb Show should drip there. Good man.
What's with the
There you go.
turtleneck jumper? Someone says.
Oh, is it? Yeah, well, listen.
Do you know what it is actually? It's because your mic in the clip perfectly blocks the zip.
I look like I got a neck brace on.
The
It's not even a
mic
sound.
perfectly covers the zip. So it doesn't look like a sweater.
I might do that, Dazzler. There you go. How's about that?
Yeah,
Is that,
do that.
is that
That's
doing
the
me
one.
justice or like that? Is that doing me justice there? I look like I got a neck brace on, but anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll move on.
Skin pasta.
Ben's in the chat as well. We'll be coming back with you, son. You naughty
Yeah, there's
boy.
only one Ben in the house tonight.
Yeah, naughty,
Right.
naughty boy. We'll be back with you shortly. Anyway, look, the chat box is hopping. Keep it coming in, lads.
Could I
We'd
just
love to
read
hear
out
from you.
someone just
Go on.
asked who the inbred in the corner is?
And then
Unreal.
Craig replied, Darren.
I say Shane's here every week. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's proper fan band
Oh,
for you,
it's
lads.
unreal.
There you go.
There you go.
Do we
I'm
have
waiting
your
for it.
house
Yeah,
or
I'm
what?
waiting for it.
You
I'm
knew it
waiting
was
for
coming.
I knew it was coming.
You knew it
so
was coming.
I'm waiting for it. Yeah.
Anyway, look, lads. Obviously, Shane, you're all over the socials these weeks. You're a young lad, actually.
Can't
Not
keep him
you.
off it, yeah.
You're a young lad.
After me, you man.
He's turning into a top ultra at this
Ah,
stage.
oh,
He's always in the.
I had a look, they know where the old views come, don't they? I think he's.
What a snap that is. By the way, the armpit there, I can't imagine is the nicest place.
Ah,
to be.
that's me mate Doyle. Yeah, he got the armpit off the Portuguese lad Miguel in the face. There's a side picture
Unreal.
from it as well. But it's brilliant. And you know what? I've my back's in bits at the minute, so I've mastered now even like putting him on my shoulder and the wall and eat me. So yeah, he's photogenic to be fair. He gets it hands very quickly.
We haven't got the screenshot though, like of this being on the league page. That's actually on the League of Ireland Instagram and Twitter right now.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
We just have the
Class.
picture itself, but it's actually up on the page.
You're
That's cool.
class.
That one's going on the wall. Get out of the loo, Shane. That's what
yeah,
you're
Has to be
saying. huh?
done.
Yeah, but they keep on taking
stacking up
pictures
the
of him,
photos
so
recently
he's.
of you and the kid, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's not me. It's not me. They're after him. It's you mad. Eh? This,
The
this
montage.
real cream hair doesn't. It's not photogenic.
You're
now,
part of
you know
it
what I mean?
now, so you may as well
You know,
take it while you're getting it. You know.
Yeah, no, we
Feed
take
off of
it.
your son's success, no?
That's it. Yeah, I was just gonna be a money grabber, isn't it? That's all.
That's it. That's the only reason why you've got to shout for here.
Exactly.
You've got to shout for here so your son's snap shade. Your fan's coming in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fair play, fair play. No, that's what football's all about, though, isn't it? Father and son going enjoying the foot
Sure
game
is.
together. It's class. It's class. Let's get the socials, lads. A few questions in. You know the score. We'll go through them. We'll start off actually with Dylan O'Sul.
Hold on. I've actually move this over by accident. So let me throw that up there.
Fair play to you, Dazzler. Listen, lads, you might be thinking, Dazzler's not good, but the amount of stuff the fella has going on over here,
it's Houston.
it's
over
absolutely
there.
ridiculous. It's NASA.
Literally Houston over there in the corner. Like
It's like it's about 4 screens on the go here at this
I
stage.
accidentally moved it onto the timer screen by mistake.
Now we
look,
can see it.
we can see
You
it.
can see it, but the
You
people
have to get
can't.
that.
the people can't see it.
Penno does. We need to have a timestamp on the yellow penno now when it comes up in a few minutes.
There we go. Oh, you're nearly there. Whoa.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I had it on the wrong screen. Right. Hold on, let me just switch over to the TV for everyone else. And it's playing. Yay. Okay. Excellent.
Right. Okay. So Dylan O'Sall, would you come to the next Munster derby, Waterford versus Cork, if they draw in the FAI Cup? I'd certainly consider it. I've been to Waterford versus Cork City twice now. I'd definitely consider it. It depends what the fixture list is. I like to go to different games, actually. If someone, if it's more of a smaller club, like I went to Killester versus Bowes last year because they're 2 local clubs. Went to Salt Hill versus Galway as well. I like to cover the smaller clubs as well. So when there's a bit of a story. But yeah, look, absolutely no reason why not. Next one there, Dazzler.
Yeah.
David Loftus. When's the Galway vid dropping? Tomorrow night, 8 p.m, which leads on nicely to cheeky chappy Ben.
What a man.
What a man indeed. Kicked out times 2. Oh, well. And then he said, first was nice. I had to do it twice.
I can't tell the story. I'm not allowed to tell the story, am I?
No, I don't know, but that's up to Ben.
Yeah, I let him know, yeah. You can ask him in the chat there if he's allowed to tell the story. He told me.
Yeah.
We want 2 pages in that chat box, Ben, of exactly what occurred.
Funniest
My
thing.
words. I was texting Daz and Shane, and they were saying, "Oh, that's some game." I was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, the game's not bad, but you want to see what Ben's at. You want to see what Ben's at in the stand." And then that clip at the end where Twardek's going over and he's giving it socks,
and he puts the golf.
After being kicked out, he comes back in. He's standing on the podium.
In the chat, so.
He's standing on the podium doing the golf swing because he's going golf.
He told me when he got kicked out, he sent a message to the lads. This is proper legit League of Ireland, proper high stuff. He says, "Lads, I need you to go and cause a scuffle to pull the security guards away from me so I can hop the wall."
What?
And all the lads cause more than. Ben comes back in with like a whole new clothes, like something out of love heat.
Pure scrapping.
He had a whole different set of outfit with him.
Oh,
Like
man.
the whole thing was planned. The voice note was the funniest thing ever.
He pulled a pigeon out and showed the Sligo Rovers fans as well. And then they were doing something with the bin. The security guards took the bin away and they were singing, "We want our bin back." Listen.
We want our bin back.
Yeah.
I was turning around watching it going, this is, I should need to plug
watch out
this.
for them on tomorrow. Yeah, you'll see.
Absolutely, yeah. There'll be bits and pieces for sure. Anyway, so fair play to you, Ben. It was entertaining nonetheless, that's for sure.
Right.
Darren Moriarty. He put Kerry playoff push. Yeah, look, I mean, they done well in the cup last year, not so strong in the league, but they've got stronger and stronger each season, in fairness now. Signing Borden from Galway was a big coup for them as well. He's not a bad player.
With the first division
I thought
knowledge
He's
as
got
well,
dropped already.
Yeah, he's not a bad player, though. I thought he'd done all right for
Keller
Galway.
has the main man. He's back.
Yeah, of course. I'm not saying Borden's the main man, but he's not bad.
What are you going to say? He's rubbish.
All right, okay. We'll move on swiftly then, lads.
There you
So
go.
there we go, Darren. There's your question answered. I answered it.
If
Shane
John
said
Caulfield
you're
is
wrong.
letting you go, that's enough for me to
Valid
say
enough
you're
it is,
rubbish.
like,
He's
lad.
poison.
We said before we went on in. Yeah, no, Seb, you take this one. Yeah,
He didn't
I
tell me
said,
you were
all
going to
right.
mention Vincent Borden.
I said, all right, no problem. I mentioned him with that and Shane went, no.
Oh, he's the only
No, that
player I
was-
know of, Kerry.
That was a mistake. We should have let him take this one. We know for next time anyway,
yeah,
lads.
The ball around it.
Just like Seb answers no football questions.
Kelleher
and
was
Shane's
the one
around
we
the
were
right.
going with. Yeah.
And here we go. So we're going to answer this question for the first time this season as well by Marty Gormley. Would you sack Tian and Lynch if you were Derry chairman? Marty, if you want him gone, just come out and say it. So, right.
is that what the 5th week in a row or something? he's
Every
asked that?
week.
Maybe more.
It's every week now.
Yeah, it's every week.
Yes, okay, we'll answer it, but is it yes or no? Would you sack Tian and Lynch if you were Derry chairman?
Yeah, I think.
Would you sack Tian and Lynch?
After Monday.
After Monday is a good answer.
After Mondays? Yeah.
Well, no, he's saying after Monday because he wants to beat them.
When they lose to Shell, then
Daz, yes or no?
Probably, yeah.
My answer's no. I'd leave men.
Of course, you had to be a contrarian.
There you go.
You let all of us hang our necks out, and then you just
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
there
you
you go.
stitched me up with Kerry, so I'm going to move. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
Guy Morris put, which I thought was an interesting question. What is the one thing in common every league winner has had in the past?
Shane.
No, I'll let you answer this first, lads. I'll let you answer this first. Go ahead.
Dazzler?
Can we say what the conversation was before we went live about this or no?
Well, yeah, it depends.
Have you not got an answer for that? Have you not?
Well,
I think Shane should take the
so
lead
to
on
be
that
fair,
one.
right, so before Shane gets to say his answer, when Seb read this question out, it was originally to let us know what was coming up. All of us except for Shane took it seriously, as in like what was the one thing each team had, as in like was it a good defence, a top goal scorer, whatever it was. And Shane, what did you say?
You said every league winner, like they've won the league. Like,
That's what they haven't counted.
You meant every league winner by player. They've all won the league. Like,
They've a league winner's medal.
yeah,
Didn't get relegated.
Shane took that as like it was a wind up
joke,
question.
yeah.
I think he's dead serious.
Well, if you
I
think he's
was
dead
dead
serious,
serious
go
as
ahead
well.
and give us your answer then.
What's your answer, Daz?
Usually the team that wins the league doesn't get there you go. That's what I could say.
Yeah,
They win it.
The most points at the end
So
of
that's
the
all
season.
you can come up with for play that. Yeah. Well done.
All right, moving on. David
There you
Shackleton.
go.
I didn't get a chance to answer,
Yeah.
but we'll move on.
You're not
Sorry,
answering
Ben.
it. Moving on.
Oh, it's
We
all right.
got
It's
nothing
fine.
to answer it. Sorry, I told
Say
you.
nothing.
Don't care, we're not answering
Say
it.
nothing.
Moving on now.
Anyway, look, we're on to Bose now. That's the only reason why he's moved on. David Shackleton. How has Sadhu Diallo not been playing? He's a just a class in the middle. Shane, we know you're a fan.
I am a fan, yeah. He just came back heavily overweight by the looks of it, so we needed time to settle in. That's my take as a fan. If I was a boss, not that I ever would be, but even as an opposition fan, he just looked overweight, out of shape, and he hasn't played much football. He had a big injury, so I think that's the reason. He's all a quality footballer, but there's times where you need more than just being a good footballer. And
Is he their best midfielder?
obviously not. Yeah, he is. Yeah, go on. Let's say he is. Look at that over there.
You're hearing already, look.
I mean, if he was Irish, he'd be in the international team, wouldn't he? But unfortunately he's not. So, no, obviously he's not. But he can play in certain games, and yeah, he pushes the volley up further when he was there, and they won the other night with him there. So, I don't know. He just needs to work harder and get fitter. He reminds me of your man Muse, doesn't he? Bit out of shape, a bit of a midfielder like that. Just
Well, he was
down the
definitely in shape with Derry. He was very.
Oh, he
When
was
he played with
fantastic at
Derry,
Derry.
Yeah, he was very
Brilliant
good.
midfielder at Derry. But at the minute, he's just not hitting them highs.
Yeah, I thought he was alright out there. He walked around the pitch, didn't really run. I don't know if Marty's in the chat there, someone off there he would say, but he didn't really run. Like,
Sorry, Reece Cage just said he was more than overweight. He was absolutely stuffed.
I told you, that's about
He was moving like the Lewis at James's hospital the first couple of games.
That's about exactly. Yeah, that's why he was. No, that's why he's not playing David Shackleton for me.
There we
Sorry,
go.
that caught me off guard.
Dazzler, touch class in the middle. What's your thoughts?
I think he's been very cool since he came in. I do agree he looked just off of fitness phases. I think against down there. He looked like, again, quality footballer that was shown through. Like whenever he got the ball, he was cool with it, but he didn't look fit, like actually match fit. And I think like that's come on in the last couple of weeks. As simple a question as that. How has he not been playing? Wasn't up to speed just yet. Now he.
I think he'll come in and out of games though. I think there's certain games he'll play and certain games he won't. So if you're wait or overs, they won't put him in. They'll put in your mate McDonald, I'd say. But then when you're at home to when you're at home to certain teams, he'll play. Like that's what I've said the whole season. But he's a good player. There's no getting. I hope he doesn't get fit. That's what I hope he.
Yeah,
If he does, he'll.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I don't think I need to explain that one.
Yeah.
No.
Another player they've been talking about as well, Reece Kane, put Marcus Strauds as a serious talent. How has he been keeping a low profile? Is nuts. Obviously, he come through the Dundalk ranks. Did you see much of him before he moved to Bose?
I didn't really, honestly. He might have been the underage set up, but
I think it was up until 17. I think he was at Dundalk.
yeah. So I wouldn't have seen very much of him.
Yeah, because he was
In the lead
originally
up,
Shells. underage.
Yeah,
Thanks for that, Daz. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Why again?
And he went to the dog.
It's something. This is
Something
something
that I told you about as well.
Yeah.
But this is something you've highlighted this though a lot over the last couple of weeks off camera about how every time a young player looks the part, we go in to check their background, and it seems they always played for Shells like under 13s or 14s, and then got let go elsewhere. And
I don't
like,
think I did say that. That wasn't me. That was the other Shane.
That was Ben McShane.
Yeah,
Ben.
Mac-
Ah,
there you
No,
go.
no,
So-
no.
Oh my god, I didn't even clock that. That's good. Good.
Yeah.
you see that,
That's
yeah.
the twist.
Nice.
But,
There you go.
Nice, that's-
No,
On the
Marcus
spot.
has been class though. I like the question about keeping a low profile. That's the real question. Obviously, the league shared the post about him today, so that's kind of when it usually starts snowballing, when people start taking notice of you. But obviously, I'm not going to sit here. I'm obviously mad biased, so I'm not going to start comparing him to other young players. But he has gone completely under the radar in that sense. Is part of it the fact that he's not Irish? Is that a part of it? Possibly.
What?
I mean, the fact that you're talking about like Noonan and Victor and all these players, you're talking about them as future prospects for Ireland. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So is that a prospect? That no? Did you think I was mean like I was racist? Is that what you thought I was getting at? No, I meant as in. No, I meant as
Here
in.
we go. We've done about 9 shows, lads.
Yeah,
This is where it's about to
that's where it comes
Oh,
off
No,
the
I meant the
reds.
fact that
Cheers,
he's,
lads. Take care of yourselves.
these young
It's
players
been a
are
good
talking
run.
lads, give me a bit more credit than that. will you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I meant that these
don't
young
think it
players
goes
are
that
talking
low,
about
yeah.
are potential future Irish prospects. So I was like, maybe that's why he's gone under the radar. But
Right.
he's
okay.
been excellent.
Get you.
Yeah.
Well,
Big fan.
he's only just because they obviously he didn't play much at the beginning of the season.
No,
Then he started to come into the games, and when Bo's form dipped, he started to play more.
Yeah.
And he's been one of the shining lights in a side that's not been performing particularly well. That would be my take.
I think he's quality.
Good
Yeah,
player.
I think he's really good. Yeah, he's lively. I think he's been brilliant. He gives
Yeah.
them something different.
He was the player last year against Colester Dunny. I know it's Colester Dunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
Let's
can I
not
say
get-
about Clester Dunnicarny?
Well,
You wouldn't get that over them, would you?
Well, I might.
Oh,
Oh, I might.
There you go. Sign him up.
They ain't seen
Sign him
me
up.
play, Shane. What's the matter with you? No, they were in pre-season, Colester Dunny Carney at the time, so they most certainly weren't at their fittest. And obviously
Yeah,
their part-time side, but he was the one that night. Even with Reece Brennan, when there was a lot of talk around Reece Brennan at the time, as Strudzy, he was like, I think he's got a hat trick as well.
A brace or a hat trick, I can't remember.
I think it's a hat trick, but he was serious. He looked
Is he
serious.
better than
talent.
Moyers? I think he's a bit more end product than Moyers.
Ah,
isn't
come
he?
on. Is he better
Yeah.
than Myers? Of course he is.
Yeah, but I know Moyers went on a dribble against us, and he,
One
yeah.
dribble and everyone's.
yeah, that's what I think. He's
everyone's losing their
definitely
minds all of a
gone
sudden.
under the radar.
Yeah.
but
Much
when you
better.
have-
Myers ain't taking corners or set pieces.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
on all
yeah,
of them.
he's on
Yeah.
all of them. Yeah, it's like I think when you have a player like that, you kind of want them to go under the radar, don't you?
No,
Yeah.
he's a good player. He's a good player, but he was the shining light when it was off form, you know. But he's
We
a
actually,
good
I
player.
think we injured him, did we? Taz, did we injure him? He went off at half time.
Yeah, he got hit by Sean Gannon at the end of the first half. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you know when you're getting kicked around the pitch, it's a compliment, I suppose, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Yeah,
There
actually,
you
touch
go.
out.
There you go.
Next one, Daz. We got Jake Andrews. He put Bo's all in title charge. Now, Daz's been desperate to answer this one, but we'll move on to someone else first.
Go on.
Look, I mean,
Got to turn my camera off. You talk.
lads, what's it? I mean, we don't have to stick around, do we?
I'm not going
Too
to have
long,
a title
listen.
charge to my ear, so I'll let Ben go on that one, yeah? We're miles off it.
I don't know. I think Bo's fairly in for a shot at the title, but again, it's going to have to take a big fall off from Rovers and the Pats as well to kind of get them into that. But
Mm.
it's early on. It's not early on. We're nearly halfway through the season now, but
So what are you talking
I think-
about?
well, no, I mean. No, you confused me now. Wait,
Yeah,
you
talk
very
about it.
thing.
Spanner in the works
Threw
now.
the
I think
spanner
you'd
in the
have
works
to.
there.
I told you last week I wasn't that impressed with Rovers, and we'll touch on them, I suppose,
Yeah,
when we go to
but-
Dundalk. But I did say they got a bit lucky in certain games with team opposition.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we won't go into that. We'll wait till himself gets his time. But, yeah, I don't see why not. I think there's plenty of
Really?
clubs. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not that impressed with Rovers. I've said it. Look, I
Ah, come on.
tipped Pats to win the league 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. They've fallen off a cliff, unfortunately, for that prediction. But I genuinely am not that impressed with Rovers this year. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Like they've got three of their Galway had three of the back four missing. Drogheda played the back four against them. I didn't even bother sending any of the Victor highlights because he had so much pace in that pitch. It was embarrassing. So I'm not that impressed with Rovers. That's why I back Pats to win the league.
We're going to
So
come back
if
to that one.
those-
We'll come back to that one with our Pats. But yeah, so well, look, of course they're in a title. They're going to go for the title. They're not going to go, the title's not there for the title. Of course they are.
We're both not beating Rovers 3-0.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but that was way at the beginning of the season.
well, I mean, for that to happen with that team shows that they're not like unbelievable. Like they were losing 3-0 away to Bows, and we're saying Bows aren't in the title church.
Well, Rovers comfortably won the league last year and lost the Bows 3 times.
I think Bows was Sam Toll dropped the other night. Not dropped.
He
sorry.
wasn't in the squad at all.
Wasn't in the squad. Yeah, Cian Byrne's more of a footballer at home. Sit with them playing against Drogheda instead of.
Let's pull up that clip actually, Daz, if you wouldn't mind. Cian Byrne's.
Actually, didn't mean to do that, by the way.
No, it was perfectly timed. I was looking for me angle there, Shane. Fair play to you.
Actually, didn't. It's just a footballer at the back instead of the two lads at the back that just want rely on set pieces.
That'll go down in the mid-season review, Shane.
Look, he can run back. I think if the two boys are in there, I don't know.
Jockey and covering and cleans a lure nearly. Got it. Great challenge though, Bo.
It's quality, yeah.
I asked could we put this clip in specifically because I'm a big fan of Cian Byrne. He obviously has had his minutes restricted this year. I will just listen to these comments before we we'll let the two lads talk here before I talk over them.
Great, obviously, as I said, the best chance in the first half. Finn makes a good save, but I would say our chance is actually better when Warren's in. The one cleared off the line. The one that Warren's in on goal, and the one that cleared out. It's great. I don't know who it was. Cian Byrne, brilliant defender. To be fair to him, absolutely brilliant, and that's probably the change in the game. But
like they're dangerous on the counter attack, and Cian Byrne makes a great block when we're in control of the game. So
yeah, but I'm a massive fan of Cian Byrne. He's obviously not played many minutes this season. He's only started 2 games, and it was the last 2 games, and it was the 2 games that we won. So, I mean, I think he deserves a lot of credit to come in, play 2 90 minutes back-to-back, win the games, and then from to get the pat on the back there, quite literally, physically from the players, but then also to get it from the 2 managers afterwards then as well as credit to him. So I wanted to make sure he got the credit that he deserves because I think he's a wonderful bloke, but a great player, and I think he deserved his chance.
Well, if you throw that back up there again, Daz, I don't think Pat Hickey makes that challenge. That looks like a natural player who's played centre half his whole career. Constantly checking the shoulder for pace, just like watching this back again. Hickey's on that side usually. Because Todd's not there, he's not playing. I don't think Hickey makes that challenge.
I agree. I actually agree with you, Shank, because if you look at his positioning, Cian Byrne there as well, he could easily try and play the offside trap there, but he's dropped deep because he feels like he can deal with it then. Do you know what I mean? If you look at the first clip before the gaffers.
The high space.
Yeah, the way he's dropped off there. You can see it there, look, the way he drops off.
Right there, yeah.
He drops off to read the situation as opposed to, you see that, instead of playing the line.
Yeah, he didn't get pulled into Hickey. Let's see what kind of Hickey's kind of he's kind of in no man's land, Hickey there, so he didn't get pulled in to leave a Lou that space to run in.
As we see with Sam Todd at Pats, for example, when Todd got dragged in and Joe Redmond had that big chance, Cian Byrne's gone the other, and it's great bit defending.
Maybe there's an angle there for Bowes. Similar to Diallo, when they are going to have the ball, that they don't need to play Todd and Hickey together. They could drop one of them. I think obviously Todd is the left footer, so it would be Hickey that would go first naturally, but you need the both of them to build out from the back against a team that's going to park the bus, which is where Bowes are struggling.
Cian Byrne's also someone I've rated highly even last season, to be honest with you. He come in and played next to Kavanagh and played as a lead as a young centre half. He played as the lead. And when Bows were going through that time where they were conceding a lot of goals, he come in and shore things up. Even when he was on loan at Galway at the beginning of last season, he was banging in free kicks.
He's having a
jack of all trades,
exactly.
He scored a free kick in the pre-season before he went to Galway. That was the first time I remember seeing him standing over the free kick. I was like, what's going on here? Against Cork down there, scored a belter, and I was like, Jesus, didn't see that coming. And then when he went and done it then for Galway, I was like, right, I knew he had it in his locker.
In the locker, I think he got a brace against Sligo at Sligo actually.
I think you're right. Yeah.
I also think he hasn't made the same mistakes Lee Kavanagh has, because although he's seen as the more natural footballer, I think Kavanagh's made a few mistakes. That's why he's in and out of the team a lot. But it's an angle Bowes could use if they want to beat the weaker teams.
And Daz, did we get the Rossi shirt pull?
We did.
We did. Look, here we go.
So I managed to drag this in at the last second. I just think this is hilarious. That's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. We're way too ahead of ourselves. Oh, no, it's not. I didn't get it.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, Daz.
I saved the wrong clip.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, Daz.
Told you there was only one Rossi in the league anyway.
Yeah, Daz is proving it now.
You know what's funny? I have that saved as well as Rossi drag, and it's just the wrong clip.
No. Let's not worry about it. We'll move
That's
on.
alright.
So the next question then for Carl Russell. Dazzler,
Yeah.
do Pats have it in them to win the league? And there's no better man to answer this question. Does he look down the barrel, Daz?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to look down any barrel anymore, lads. I want
You're
to
the
delete
only
me
camera
face.
on.
Well, the camera's on you, Shaq.
Ah, look, it's not my fault. Pats went ahead.
It isn't. I'll give
and
you
they
that.
Completely bottled it after a week. Like, that's not my fault. The minute they get ahead, they just went behind again. Like, and when I said that, I forgot Joe and Ang was going to the World Cup. So I also think, I watched them the other day. They weren't great. They were very easy to play against. If you let them have it, they're also not great, and then you can press them. No, I wasn't that excited or that impressed with Pats at all the other day. They can obviously go in the market again with their money, but if they got it in them to win the league, you can't back them after going ahead and just falling behind after 1 week against Galway and Sligo.
So let me ask you then, right? So obviously, you're not impressed with Rovers. You haven't seen enough in Pats. Who's going to win?
It's wide open.
Anyone?
Anyone. Yeah,
Anyone's
they're
title.
all, yeah, it's anyone.
Now that's what we want to hear. Isn't it? So there you go.
It's
That's what we
anyone.
want.
Win Friday for you, lot.
Yeah, tell you, it could be then, could be in it, be in it to win it.
If you keep our strikers fit, but we'll save
Oh well, yeah, that's
We'll
another.
get it.
Save that one. Yeah,
That's another question.
Now, Dazzler, is there anything in the chat box we need to touch off before we move on?
I was just laughing at Lucy McConville is in the chat there, and she's like, "Are we not going to talk about Hickey swinging out of Kareem?" And Reece just said, "Lucy, don't be starting. He's absolutely milt for 90 minutes." But it's the fact that he spelled milt, MILT, that made me laugh. He's been milt for 90 minutes.
Anyone
Lord.
else in there? Or should we?
Well, that's the only one that gave you a proper laugh. I have to go back and read.
So
some
everyone
of the
else
others.
needs to up their game. Get your game up, lads. Ben's in there. Ben's put talks of Cian coming back to Galway as well. He touched off of that.
A couple of people, someone else said they'd love Cian back at Galway, but I'm not even going to entertain those conversations.
I have to go back and play.
You're not taking my Cian away.
He's not playing though. He's not playing. He needs to play.
Yeah.
If they're not going to play him in certain games, he needs to play.
Jade Rowe there says if Dundalk win on Friday, Kev's in trouble. I don't think
We'll come to that
Ooh.
later on. I'd say no.
Yeah, we'll
Say
touch
yeah.
off that a little bit later on.
we
yeah.
obviously have to talk about the Louth Derby later on, but I don't see. I wouldn't be worrying about that.
No, I don't think.
We'll move on.
Move on, so yeah.
So listen, what everyone is looking for, the talking point of last night. We're going to move on to Ref Watch, lads. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way. Thanks very much.
Banner here. Watch.
If you wouldn't mind, thanks very
Doyle
much.
watch, is it?
Yeah.
Baldy watch. There's a lot of baldy mistakes, isn't there?
Yeah, somewhat along those lines. Anyway,
Don't talk about
where
Shieldsy
do we
like that, he's not
start with our performance?
Seriously, had to go off to Italy. I saying he did. He couldn't handle it with that wee beat, and we went off to watch a derby in Italy or something.
Yeah, I was ringing him, and it was an Italian
did you
voice.
see that?
That was
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
Yeah, did yeah. You're watching every hour.
Oh, Shieldsy, yeah.
Anyway, Dazzler, we got to go.
We sure are.
The
So,
big one of last night, lads. I mean,
we're starting.
it's where do you even start with this?
I just want to watch it again once or twice, lads, because I haven't seen it enough.
Just shocking.
Let someone else take this instead of diving in. I'll come back in a second.
I'm gonna play it just one more time, then I'll mute it. Then. I genuinely think that's mental.
I'd love to know.
How is that
Like,
given as a
But
penalty?
do you know what though? Like, I had a couple of people text me yesterday. Like Ben, you texted me just messing or whatever, saying like you
Yeah.
thought it was a great challenge or whatever. I had a couple of Waterford people that I know text me being like, "Oh, it was excellent," and I'm like, I actually feel like even if it's your rival team or if you benefit from it or whatever, like yeah, obviously you're buzzing that you won the match, but I think we actually can't laugh at decisions like that as a whole
No.
because like it's coming for you. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. That's a howler of a decision. And I think to be laughing on, I was Drogheda, I'd like, no. Because
No.
it happens to every club at some point,
It
and
does,
it's happening every week. I think it's a howler of a penalty to give. It really is. And I hate to be slaughtering refs. Like, I know no one wants to be doing it, but that's a poor.
I don't like slaughtering refs either, to be honest with you. But when you're going to make decisions that bad,
Yeah.
you have to come under scrutiny. That is absolutely diabolical.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's a
Oh
shock.
my
Is that? I'd
God.
love to know if that's the
Absolute shock.
worst
That I
decision.
actually think that could be up there with the worst decision.
Yes,
I've
I would.
ever
Want me to
seen.
have- do you want me to put a poll up here?
In
Yeah.
LOI history, is it?
I think football
Football.
history.
Football history
My
in
Has
general,
he
yeah.
has a
word.
clear view at it, like.
I think the problem there. I think the main problem there is he's not kept up with play.
Yeah, he's so far
he
behind.
has
He's
it
not
clear.
so far.
No, he does have
behind,
clear, but he is so
He has a
far
clear
behind the
view,
play.
like,
How can you
it's
be
a long
that
ball,
far
though.
behind?
What,
No.
25, 30 yards behind the play.
You
It's
can't
madness.
go.
Yeah, but the ball's just lumped in like it. I don't worry.
He's obviously not fit.
I need to see the longer one to know. I think I've no problem with position.
You want to see his sprint times,
No,
do you,
I need to see
Shazzy?
how the ball
40 yards.
related forward, like. To give him some credit, I think his position is fine. I just think he's made an absolute hames of it. Like,
Okay.
I don't understand how you.
But he's come to a conclusion there that is not possible. So there has to be a reason. So there has to be a fault. He can't just see
football
that
reason.
clearly. No, what's the football reason?
The football reason he thinks Lanigan got the ball first. That's the only reason why he's giving it. He thinks Lanigan got the ball first.
But how has he come to
I
that?
don't know how he's come to that decision because the ball goes one way.
He looks too far behind
If
the play
Lanigan
for
gets
me.
it first, it goes out for the goal kick
Yeah.
corner or whatever in that direction to the goal line. If Lanigan gets it and the keeper even gets it kind of second, like it goes kind of sideways.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or it spins. The ball literally goes so far forward that the only person that can touch the ball and it's scooped. Like Tommy scoops the ball up, so it's
Yeah.
even easier because if you watch it back, he actually scoops it.
It's yeah.
Like
Do you want me to
it's
put
the
it back on
most.
for you, Shane?
Yeah. Probably just
On the slow
Oh, yeah,
mo,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, just leave it running.
the way he scoops it, like
Is
he never even looks for it. So like, and the one thing I can say is, you can't really compare playing football at any level because it's not the same. But I've done a bit of refereeing in my time, like, and as Fat Dave's in the chat, he might tell you. The one thing you're told when you start refereeing is watch the players' reactions. And like, if you're not really sure, like who going to what, all you have to do is look at the striker. He doesn't even look for the penalty.
Yeah.
So if a striker's not looking for the penalty, it's clearly not a penalty.
Yeah.
Kevin home and start headbutting the plasterboard.
Yeah, you can see him going, man.
what was that? What was that? Don't say that again, son.
Just reset. Kev went home and started headbutting the plasterboard. I'm just reading through the comments, but like basically everyone is just saying like it's a howler. Nathan says when the league has Doyle, Hennessy, and Harvey as its top referees, you know you're in trouble. Craig O'Mac says Neil Doyle was doing Waterford in all night at the RSC and then did a babyface turn and gave the pen to give the scrappy underdog their first win. It was a great television and a fantastic script. And then there's just so many comments about the decision just being terrible. I don't think anyone has tried to defend it. And the poll on whether it's the worst decision they've seen in the league, 83% of people said yes, and 17% said they've seen worse. So.
Yeah.
Well, the 17%. Let us know what decision's been
what
worse.
it was,
We'd
yeah.
love to know what that
was
is.
worse? What is worse than that?
I can't do it.
Keeper's made a
can't
save.
think- I
Keeper's
actually
made a
can't think of
save.
it.
Do you know what
Keeper's
actually-
made a save. He's given a penalty.
Do you know what's actually a contender for being worse than that? The one that Lua didn't get in the game.
That's what I was thinking.
So in the same game, can I flick that now?
Yeah, absolutely
as well,
you
yeah.
can. Yeah, absolutely you
Where
can.
does
I didn't see this in the highlights.
I didn't see
hold
this
on a
either.
second.
Oh, you have seen it already.
Where did I put it?
Yeah,
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 no
yeah.
pen.
I haven't seen this.
This one, this is incredible as well. It's the same game.
Dundalk on the match.
So I slowed this down again as well.
Dundalk.
He gets absolutely none of the ball.
How's that not giving us a penalty?
Comes through the back of him like.
Now,
Yeah, I don't understand. He pushes him over,
He's
comes through the
absolutely
back of
gripped
him.
him by the shoulder, and then he's like, knocked him
But
over with his hip.
That's the same match. So the other one is a penalty, and
That's
that's not.
madness.
Now that's a bad decision, but at least he's touched the ball. At least the referee has an
Has he?
angle to.
After
Yeah,
after going through a little like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but-
it's a penalty. No,
Yeah,
listen,
After going through.
it's a
After
penalty.
cleaning him
No,
out,
no,
then
it's-
he
it's-
touches the ball.
it's a penalty.
I wonder.
But what I'm saying is, at
I've
least there's
obviously
an
cut the
angle
clip.
for the referee to take here to say,
Yeah.
well, the ball may have moved direction. The other one, the keeper's made a save and he's gone, I'm not having that.
And I've got to put
Not
the
on my
other back up
watch.
again. So
believe that.
bear in mind that wasn't a penalty, and this was.
Ah, come on.
Lanigan's not even looking for it.
Yeah, I know.
It's madness. Like, he just.
No, Lonergan literally looks to see where the ball's gone. He's like,
Yeah, he's like,
look,
oh, they
there's
have the
no
ball.
hands
All
in
right.
it, yeah.
I suppose I better get up and continue. But, oh, it's a penalty.
It's like he's not that far away, lads. To be fair, he
No,
comes
he's
in
not.
the shot. Like
That's-
the position is fine. It's just all knowledge, I suppose. I don't know. It's have you ever played
So-
as a striker? Have you ever played
Ball
goal?
knowledge. If the keeper touches the ball, then
Yeah,
give
but
a
he's
penalty.
guessing. He's clearly guessing.
Yeah,
like.
exactly. Yeah.
But you
Guess.
guess based off the
You can't
ball, based off
guess.
players' reactions. No, you're not going to spot every decision. Like
I
with,
know, yeah, but.
that's why you have to bring in what lads.
Let's see if I can see.
No,
any
that's why we
comments
move on.
We
Shane.
have to.
Very
have to.
quickly.
No, we have to. And the reason why I say we have to is because all the managers have screens there. Now, we don't have the money to bring it into the standard of the rest of the nonsense, but you can't allow that to happen.
We don't even have enough
definitely not.
camera
Someone with a
angles.
chat, Shane.
No, but the managers have their own little laptops watching the replays.
And they've like the iPads.
So they have the iPads. All the teams are watching it, and they're all able to say, "Oh, he's had to get in the ball. He clearly touched the ball." So we can't, like, if the fourth official or someone just even show the referee, say, "Hold on, wait, are you sure? Are you sure?" Wait, it's clearly for, like, I mean, the most clear and obvious. Like, none. We don't have the money to go through the rest of the nonsense, like the way like the other nonsense leagues have it. Like, but like, you have to stop that.
Yeah,
That's what someone in the chat,
criminal.
Shane, says. We can't even afford proper toilets in most of the stadiums. We're never going to give our.
Never.
Yeah, but technology is quite simple. All the managers have it. Like,
literally
all the
the-
analysts have it on the dugout. Like, they all have it. So we can't afford official just have it a little computer. It doesn't need to be a cameraman sitting there in, I don't know where the headquarters is in Abbottstown recording to them. Like, it doesn't need to be that. Like,
No.
all the coaches have a TV monitor there. So we can't have a referee to just stop that nonsense. That's a joke. That's
I can't argue with it too
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But what are we going to
There's
talk
four-
about
there's-
each week, Shane, if there's no refereeing decisions? The show will be wrapped up in about
But the
15
referee
minutes.
can decide it. So the
There's
referee
four
can decide it himself. Hold on, guys, 1 second. The referee can decide it himself whether he wants to, or someone can decide between the referee team or the pitch whether we want to do it. Not the person in the stand. You can bring up your own VAR and kind of make it up as you want. That's why, like, other countries have the magical offside thing. Other people draw the lines because they all make up their own rules on how to use it.
Yeah, there's no standard.
There's no standard, so you
Yeah.
can just
Yeah.
have it like. You can't allow decisions like that to happen.
No.
I'm sorry.
Definitely
That's-
not.
that's
Especially
mad.
if it's that vital of a game as well. Like, especially if Waterford are.
yeah,
they're way
it doesn't-
down there,
yeah.
like, and kind of scrapping with Drogheda. Like,
do you know what?
you can't be at that.
But you know what's so funny is the actual player of Waterford's in the way of the camera, and everybody still sees the goalkeepers touch the ball, even though we can't see the goalkeepers actually touch the ball because the Waterford player's in the way.
Yeah.
But we all know he hasn't touched the ball.
Criminal.
Anyway, sorry, Daz, go on.
I know, you're fine. So, well, first of all, I was going to say, someone said, 4 different comments have said the worst decision they've seen in the league was Hickey's handball, which I think is a stretch. But
really,
That's the
worst
maddest.
decision.
That's the maddest
The
decision.
it's mad. It's not
yeah,
the
it's the
worst.
maddest decision.
But then there was one I was going to read there, but what was it? Just seeing something and now I've completely lost what I was going to say. Sorry, it wasn't. It was you were saying about the fact that Waterford are down there, whatever. Like, we're going to touch on the Sligo pen in a minute, but
Yeah.
that was a 4-point swing between Waterford and Sligo over the course of the weekend, where the penalty Sligo got, and sorry, I got out a penalty that Sligo didn't actually affect the result in that game. But your camera's gone off, Ben. Let me fix that.
Oh, dead on.
But yeah, obviously Sligo losing that game and then Waterford gaining 3 points on 2 points extra on them, I guess, is massive at that stage of the table for that decision.
It is, yeah. And I'm not being funny. It drags Jugs in as well, doesn't it? Really? Because Jugs are what?
Drags everyone in, yeah.
Jugs are 8th.
And in fairness to the league, like, if you're talking from a league point of view, like, kind of helps the league, so that you don't want Waterford dropping off, but you still can't have it at that expense, though.
No, definitely not.
Like, you can't have that.
No.
Sorry, lads.
100% not.
And yeah, we will be talking about someone's asked a few times about the call up, so just I don't know who it is, Killian there, just let them know.
Yes, we're going to be touching on that a little bit later on in the show, lads.
Early doors.
It is early doors. So then we've also got another decision from Waterford as well from a couple of weeks ago.
It's Friday, is it?
Was it Friday, was it?
Yeah, this is
now
Friday.
It feels like a couple of weeks ago.
No, this is Friday against Derry.
Of course it was, yeah.
Now, on first look to me, it looks like a penalty, but watch John Manton here. He looks at the referee. Look, watch him. 3-2-1. Has a look at the referee there. I don't think he's got a kick in the head. If you've got a kick in, if you've got a kick in the head, you're not spending your time looking at the referee. Like, he clearly bought that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a penalty. On first look at those though, but a little cheeky look over the shoulder, and I don't think he's touched him.
Oh, where's the fella supposed to put it? I mean, that's the right height for a
For a
foot
ball,
to
yeah.
be. So,
I mean,
You
if
stick
if
your
he's
head down
connected
there.
with him, it's a penalty.
well, yeah, of course, yeah. But if you stick your head down there, it doesn't matter if it's your head or not. You know?
But
He's
the
either
fact
touched him
John
or
Manton's
hasn't.
had a look over the shoulder to see where the referee is and what he's at the being doing. There, right there,
Yeah,
look.
just when he
Suggests
picks
that
up,
he hasn't got
just when he
kicked in
picks
the
up
head.
the arm, like, yeah.
Suggests to me that he hasn't got kicked in the head.
Yeah, I don't think that's as contentious as the other ones.
No, it's definitely not.
No,
contentious.
But it's still not
it's
penalty.
still not a penalty, but
Yeah.
still.
penalty.
No.
Then you were another strange one yourself there, Shane. At the end of the game at Richmond Park as well.
Yeah, this guy, I've never seen this before actually. He booked Sean Hoare, and you'll see Sean Hoare here with Sean Gannon. He gives him a yellow, but he booked him like in the first half, and then obviously he pulls out a straight red card in about 30 seconds later. But it's because he's already at remembering that he's booked. But if he takes that free kick, he can't, or if he takes the corner, he can't go back and do it. So fair play to the referee. So while you're bashing referees, you got to say he did remember that he already booked him.
Yeah.
But it looks like a straight red card though, but it wasn't.
And he's getting shells as well, Shane. So
The game was over already.
Craigo said, is it fair to say that every single player in this league, without exception, is a cheating animal?
well, that's your next poll teed up anyway, isn't it?
That's a great question.
That's a great question. That's all. About the only thing he got right though, to be fair though. But yeah, I've just never seen that before.
Yeah.
Even Johnny Mack was like, oh, straight red, and they were like, oh, it's not, you already booked him.
Then Marty Gormley also put in the socials there, Daz. He put, he was talking about the next decision we're going to talk about as well, which is Sligo's pen on Saturday night, even worse than the one that's at Waterford. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah.
Possession.
I actually got a text message about this from a non-League of Ireland fan. That's how bad it was.
Try to break, and they have
They crossed over into the casuals.
It's a really, really good break. SU is to the right, played to centre. Kavanagh. Chance to score. Just got caught under his feet. He was down. Penalty.
Are you serious?
Even the most biased commentators in the league, which is up there, like they're all boys.
I'm not
He's
sure.
even like
maybe
got caught under his legs.
That's
Like.
awful. Do you know what I enjoyed about this game though? It's the first game. So Seb was at this game, and me and Shane were both watching it at the same time. And it's the first game that I think we've all watched live while talking about it live. Because obviously Shane's normally at Shells, I'm at Bros, whatever. You're obviously always at Dundalk, Seb. So it was the first game we all watched live and like talked about live. It was very interesting. But that's incredible. That is actually, I don't. Do you know what? That might be worse.
It's not even a foul.
Is it worse?
That might be worse.
It could be. It actually could be.
Yeah.
Look at the referee, keeps up the play. Look, there's no fear to him being not
No
fit.
fear
Look.
him, no.
Chance to score.
No, I don't think it is.
Come on.
No, it looks like he goes to take a shot though. It looks like he goes to take a shot. So
went to
similar
take a
to John
swing,
Mann. He goes to take a swing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
And it just didn't work.
Just, but that is terrible.
Oh.
Good strength there.
Craig on Matt,
the water
put
from
he
one
could
clears.
have been killed.
Snipers out.
We're up in the mountains there. And
Snipers at work. Huh?
Yes. The great
unreal.
refs, is it, lads? Oh, you have to bring in. Now, if you saw that again, would you change it? Would you give that a penalty?
Wait, what?
You wouldn't. If someone said, "Here, lads, this is a disgraceful decision. You need to overturn this," you'd overturn it. Like that's the type of thing that I'm saying. Simple. One watch. There you go, lad. I've had to see this back again. No problem. Move on.
Yeah.
I think it can bring it in the wonders.
I will have a poll going at the moment to see which was worse between Waterford and Sligo. So it'd be interesting to see the outcome of that because they're incredible decisions.
It's pretty tight so far, in fairness, as well. Lads, what's your take? What's the worst? If you had to answer, is it Sligo or Waterford? What's the worst one?
I don't. I actually don't know.
I was just about to say quickly, but that wasn't quick at all.
I thought you were asking the chat box. Then.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
asking
thought you were asking the chat as well. Yeah.
Daz has got a poll up. Who do you reckon?
By far.
Waterford all day. Yeah.
Daz?
Absolutely.
Do you know what that Sligo one feels more embarrassing or something? That's
like a Louis. Louis was
Patrick
him
there.
no, I'll go Waterford.
It is Waterford.
It's close though. It's only
It's close. It's very.
It's close. Yeah, it's because it's the electric shock sniper.
Oh God.
Lads, hit the like button, please, if you wouldn't mind. Thanks very much. We're going to move on. So, look, we just touched on Sligo's penalty there, where they were an attacking threat there. They banged in a goal. But the Connacht Derby played, obviously, at the weekend, but there was only one winner on the night by an absolute landslide. It wasn't even...
Seb, I'm not going to lie, I'm looking to update the banner saying the Connacht Derby, but I don't know how to spell Connacht.
Connacht.
Excellent. The Englishman telling me how to spell Connacht. You love that. So, we're good to go.
Connacht thrashing more like, I think, isn't it?
So anyway, yeah, look, it wasn't even close. From start to finish, Galway United had Sligo Sus and Shane, you've put together a little bit here tonight to demonstrate
about
that.
JC, didn't I?
You did. You
Didn't
did
I?
try to tell us that no one listened.
No, yeah.
No one listened, Shane.
Who's getting relegated? Although with a long way look now, they probably will.
Well,
What do you want me to start with?
be happy with my prediction.
It's
I said.
set pieces that didn't happen, just to show that, like,
So I think I've just the
whatever
one,
video comes up, that is, yeah.
I think I've just the one set piece.
It's
that
alright,
was
yeah.
missed.
This is the set piece for the corner. Before the corner, I mean, Hurley takes about 45 minutes to go hiding, and then comes back, and then it's well worked. Most people just clip that in, trying to find an angle. So this is the free kick that leads to the corner for the goal. So yeah, so they're just working set pieces. They're not just lumping it in, and then you'll see.
So your point there,
Yeah.
Shane, basically is that they're working the ball in the box
Yeah.
using the set piece.
Yeah, they're not just lumping it into the big lads. Like, they're trying to actually like be smart and clever with the ball.
Yeah.
Which most teams just pass it backwards or sideways.
Mm.
And if you watch, every corner has two people, which I don't know why Sligo kept doing it, because they had warning after warning. Why you have two men out there, I'm not too sure, because you're giving the lads space. But for every corner, everything had a signal. And there was a one before this where David Hurley took it to France Pierre. I remember he missed that header. Hurley took that. But this one here, it's Jimmy Cowan, and your man at the back knows exactly where the ball's going. And when you have that delivery, it's obviously easy, but like, it's all well worked. Like, every set piece was different.
He was absolutely excellent, by the way, that night. Williams, I thought he was absolutely fantastic for Galway. I thought he was solid at the back. I thought he was a threat going forward, dominated the back line. Didn't really give him a sniff apart from the second half. They had a couple of chances, but you expect that when the 2-1 down at home. I thought he was brilliant.
They completely dominated the game. They had two half chances, like, which are gonna have, aren't you? But they completely.
But he led from the back, you know, anything to come kind of his way, he cleaned up. I thought he was brilliant.
Yeah, him and Browder.
Yeah.
That's why he's in Team of the Week this week, wasn't he? Siri Williams.
Was he in Team of the
Yeah,
Week?
Team of the Week, yeah.
Ah, well, there you go.
That's why.
Well
Yeah,
worth.
he's been quality, yeah. He's not
Yeah.
fit though. I don't think he plays every game. He's always injured. I don't think he can keep him fit though. If he stays fit, there'll be him, Fashionerity, and Browder at the back are three top centre halves. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
get them fit enough. Like.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, they're doing well. That was good. I don't know if there's another one, Daz, is there?
Yeah, I have all the goals. So if you want me to go to the next goal,
Oh, have you got the? Oh, this is the goal. Yeah, even this one. There was a time here that McCormick goes in. There's two people there blocking them off. Like, so I go, what do you think they're gonna do? Just stand there, like,
Do nothing.
do nothing. They're obviously gonna move. Like, as good as that is from Galway, McCormick goes in, ducks. Like, it's great, but also bad defending. Like, what do you think he's gonna do?
Listen, he had to execute it, but I think it is bad defending.
Yeah, what do you think the two lads are gonna do? Stand there and block?
Yeah, but also, I mean,
That's what they're there for.
Yeah,
Put off the.
but they get out of the way. Like.
Yeah.
this man is very soft from Sligo, isn't it? Let's be honest, very, very soft.
I think Silva thinks it's a proper like marker who's gonna block it. Like, they're terrible. The keeper takes a side step as well. Awful.
so I have the Nolan miss next for you.
Yeah,
then,
the
Shane.
Nolan miss is a big one because
Before
it
we move
shows-
into that, sorry lads, someone's just asking when the vlog's out. The vlog's out tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
I already replied to that in the chat. Don't worry.
You've got it covered, Dazzler.
Is this just a Nolan miss?
This is just an Nolan miss.
Yeah,
Initially,
it shows here that they have 5 at the back. You can see that 3 centre
So
halves.
I have the picture for you as well.
Yeah,
Shane, if
so you see
want
that 3 centre halves.
So I'll pull the photo up for you.
And the reason why we have this is because straight after this, Caufield changes it. He brings on Devitt for France Piero, I think, and he goes forward at the back because you can see the space from the loose ball, second ball, and he didn't like it, and he reacted to it. Which most managers, when you're winning 2-1, they just keep playing the same way. He saw this, they should have scored, and he changed it instantly. McCormick went into midfield because he backed the 2 centre halves to go and win every header, and he wanted an extra body around the edge of the box to pick up the loose ball. Like, it was actually a masterclass from John Caulfield.
I completely agree,
like,
Shane.
Yeah.
Completely like slaughtered John Russell or wiped him under the carpet, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the experience trumped the young guns that night anyway, for sure.
Every
In the
decision he
dugout.
made just
Yeah.
going into goal, didn't it? Like,
I absolutely agree. I thought when Paisa, I can't pronounce his name now, but Paisa who come on at half time. Did I, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go,
Paisa,
lads.
there
Yeah,
you go.
that Paisa. The midfield, number 6 midfield for Galway, I thought he was pretty good when he come on as well. I thought he held things up well. I thought he played tidy, nice football as well. And then when Tordek come on, obviously he had a game
him and the
plan.
Bodo came on, yeah. At the same
Yeah,
time,
he obviously had a game plan, but Tordek come on with plenty of messages to the whole Galway side. So he come on and everyone kind of huddled in the middle at that stage. Now, I don't know if I caught it on film. I don't have to be part of the vlog, but if I've caught it on film, I'd definitely leave it in. He kind of give messages to the whole side of how they were going to set up now. And I would say, how long until he scored afterwards?
Wasn't that
After he
long,
come
was
on,
like
it wasn't long at all.
65 or something.
2
yeah,
goals,
it
bang,
was-
bang, job done. know what I mean?
Him and about that
Crazy,
would
no?
well for both of them, I think.
Yeah.
But on that sub though as well, this is probably the worst substitution I think I've ever seen in the history of League of Ireland. He brought on Ryan O'Kane centre midfield. So you're winning 2-1. You're just seeing, I think he's seeing the subs from Galway were coming on first, and then he reacted before it even happened. He kind of saw the two boys coming on. He brought in Ryan O'Kane, so he had Ryan O'Kane centre midfield with James McManus. What did he ever think was going to happen? I'd say Caulfield was like this, licking his lips, like
get bastard in the midfield.
Self counter attack, like it's awful, like substitution. Ryan O'Kane played centre midfield. I actually couldn't believe it. And people want this manager to be Shell's manager or Rovers manager. No offence to John Russell, but when you're doing things like that.
No, I think he's a good manager, John Russell. What I will say, I think he's a good manager, but at Sligo Rovers, there's a bit of leeway to make mistakes.
Yeah, you can.
So your mistakes can be made and you're forgiven. If you're doing that, look, Joey O'Brien makes a mistake, he's scrutinised. You know, the Derry manager makes a mistake, he's scrutinised. Johnny Russell goes there and makes mistakes like that, he's going to get scrutinised. So there's no leeway, you know?
I mean, Ben knows Ryan O'Kane. Would you ever play him centre midfield?
No. He's a winger and that's it.
That's it, look.
He's a winger and that's it.
I
Centre
honestly couldn't believe it. Like,
it's ridiculous.
No wonder why he got battered. We'll see it for the
third and fourth goal if he's wanted.
Also, just before that as well, lads, just before I know we'd just let it run. No, just leave it running, Daz. Doesn't matter anyway, leave it running. But with the way they set up as well, second half, Galway was to camp in their own half, which was different to the first half. It was to set up and put 11 men behind the ball. That was straight away one of the things that they done. And they kept most of the chances at bay. And as you said, as soon as that chance come around, he made another change. Still kept 11 men behind the ball, but he had more pace, more strength, more power to get forward.
Picked up the second ball,
Picked up the second ball and off they went. You know, it was just, it sounds so simple to execute. But the way everything was timed, everything was kind of, you know, strategically planned.
The other thing as well was that the only time Will Fitzgerald got a bit of space, Barrett took him down, straight yellow card, easy. He whipped him off at half time because he didn't want their right back to have Will Fitzgerald on a yellow card. So he's like, you're coming off because you're not getting sent off, and he put Jimmy Cohan right wing back. Like, even things like that, he was like, I'm taking no chance with Will Fitzgerald. And it looked like he gave the right back the whole pitch because, like, he knows him. He's like, this fella can't cross the ball, or all he wants to do is cross the ball. And if he does cross the ball, they've got Kavanagh in, and that's it. And we have our two big centre halves, and they'll just go and eat it.
They'll clean up,
Yeah, that's Caulfield, brilliant.
Goal now?
Roll up there, yeah, go on.
Let's do it, Daz.
This is the pace I'm talking about, isn't it? Pressure. But even here, look, they know they have them on the ropes. There's no taking 75 hours to take the show in the way most teams do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's straight in. We have them caught here. We're at pace, fresh legs on, and then bang, game over. So like, Caulfield would probably get called. Oh, here's the long throw, but they take that so quick. Like,
no, it was a high press. They're well drilled. You've got to be fit as well to be.
McCarthy just gets the ball and just drills it forward. Like he's great. He's a fantastic player.
Welty was gone and Peardo was the one at the time. So and the fourth goal's the same as well. It's just it's a bit better. It's a bit more counter attacking.
Yeah.
Just touching on McCarthy there, you'll see in the clip. I don't know if you see the clips on the Lee Roche Bowl socials, but he's giving it something.
He done the.
He's from there, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's from there.
Yeah.
That's again two lads just
look at
pace.
that. Like.
Bad defending by McElroy, is it? Gareth McElroy,
the Lombardo that scored that?
He scores, yeah.
They're all over the place, they were, to be honest with you.
Just pick your pocket and away, like.
But you can't dive in on his left foot here. You should just let him shoot. Back your keeper to save it, like. That fella barely has a right foot, never mind the left foot, like.
Well, I'll tell you what, he loves the Connacht Derby though. He always scores, and it doesn't matter if he's playing with Sligo or he's playing with Galway, he's going to score in the Connacht Derby, you know that anyway, that's for sure. Look, it was plain sailing for Galway, but they had to do, you know, he had to be well drilled to come out and perform like that. You don't see them knocking in 4 goals every week. He knew exactly what he was doing. So I say absolutely fair play.
Chrissy Tyreke, how many goals has he got? Here's this mob back in, lads. What have you got
What's he on? 6, is he?
Chris Tyreke has 6 goals. You could have given anyone any free money at the start of the season to go in and say how many goals like they would have snapped your hand off. Give me that money. I'm not doubling, quadrupling that.
Yeah.
Chris Tyreke has 6 goals.
And I tell you what, he was absolutely. I don't know if they showed the celebrations on but he was absolutely.
Did you see when he scored? When he scored, he went over to the Sligo fans.
Oh yeah, of course I see it. Yeah,
because he obviously was getting stick off Sligo fans.
Oh, yeah.
Was he probably terrible? He's been. No offense to him, but he's been bad for most clubs. Like that's why most people wouldn't have thought he was going to be this good, though. But he obviously got stick off Sligo. I'm presuming because he wasn't great down there.
Great with them, yeah.
That's why I'm guessing. Is it the crossover? Because if someone left, like he didn't leave Sligo, he went back to Canada, like or wherever he went to. But I can guess it's because he was bad down there. But yeah,
he's an absolute unit.
Yeah,
he's an absolute unit.
He's a tank.
6 goals and 2 assists from what it says on Connect anyway.
And Caulfield knows exactly what he's doing with him. He's not going, he's my starting man, and we get him. No, bring him on and get him cause a bit of havoc for about half hour. That's all we need him for. Job done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he might have played him up front. I think as well. One of the games or on the right. He's just getting a good chill now of him. Like,
but the pace and the speed and the strength as well.
He's getting on the end of things though. I think his goal against Pats was a Bulger. I don't know which. He got 2 goals. He got with Bulger played a lovely pass to him. They're always getting him on the end of it for his pace. They don't really want him running because he step over as everyone in the league calls him. Like can't really dribble that well with the ball. So that's why they're getting him on the end of it. But 6 goals from him is ridiculous.
Bananas.
Everything Zane Myers isn't. As an end product. Sorry, Daz. I have to get that one in there, though. We were
seething there in the corner.
Sorry about that, Daz. I didn't mean to rattle you.
Seething.
But look, there was another question for the socials as well from Ronan. You said the league was wide open, Shane.
Yeah.
He's asked the Galway United title contenders.
Yeah, why not? You'd have to back JC to go and do it again.
When Tyrek's banging in goals like that, lads.
They can't even put a run together. Sure, look,
top goal scorer,
he's
maybe.
He's one off top. 2 people on 7, isn't there?
Edmonton's
on 8.
Edmonton's on 8. Yeah.
Lonergan's on 7 with someone else.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Lonergan and Edmonton on 7.
Okay. Who is it up there with Lonergan?
I don't know.
Okay.
John Martin hadn't scored, is he? No.
John Martin 6.
6 with H, yeah.
6.
Yeah. John Martin 6.
Whelan 6 as well.
Leave John Martin alone.
Probably Tyreke Wilson.
Probably on 7.
He's banging in.
And he scores bangers.
He got saying about Sligo giving them stick. But yeah, no, you'd have to back.
I didn't know whether to read that one out or not. So.
You'd have to back JC. They're staying up anyway. So
I think so. Yeah.
No, you'd fancy them stay up now.
Put the house on it.
Well, they're not miles ahead of the Sligo. Like they're not. They were struggling for a while.
They'll get into a groove.
They beat them 4 times this season. That's 12 points. You know what I mean? JC's got his number now. They beat 1-0 at their place, 4-1 at the.
I was looking back though. We expected them to have a great record against Sligo. They actually lost 3 last year. So
yeah, I was at the only one. The Galway
one, was it?
Yeah, so Galway United they've won twice at the Showgrounds in 17 years, and I was above them.
Oh, no wonder why they were all celebrating so much.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, the Sligo Rovers. I was speaking to one of the fellas who was helped running the beer cart, and he said. If Galway win tonight, you're not welcome back here. So I've enjoyed my visits to the Showgrounds, but I won't be going back, lads.
You've had your last.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've had my last. I know.
They were enjoying themselves so much.
They were in fine voice.
Doesn't happen very often with the sound of it.
Absolute fine voice they were. Absolute fine
Mark
voice.
Doyle is on 7 apparently.
That's it.
Okay.
Doyle knows. That's my mate. He's AD of the league as well. I'm not surprised at that.
There you go. There you go. Yes. No. Yeah. Mark Doyle's 7. Yeah. Mark Doyle's 7. Lads, hit the like button, please, if you wouldn't mind. We thank you very much. Shall we move on there, Dazzler?
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
We are going to go on to... I know Ben doesn't want to touch on it too much, but we are going to touch on the Louth Derby now. If that's good for you. We'll start with the home side first. Look, 3 losses in their last 4, lads. They're not going into this in great form, are they, Drogheda?
No, especially after last night's calamity. But I don't know. They'll want to bounce back, and it's going to be quite a hectic game. I'd say on Friday. Atmosphere is going to be spicy as well. So we'll see how that goes. But it's a hard one to call.
Yeah, it is. In fairness,
how many long throws are there going to be in the game?
1 million.
Oh, God. Yeah, imagine.
What's getting hidden about that is it was actually a draw. So regardless of whether that's a penalty or not, and the other one, like I know they had a few chances last night to win it early doors. Waterford were a bit open and the conditions going to play the factor. But with that, it was honestly the worst game of football I think I've ever watched. Drogheda there were, but you can play a bit better to the conditions than lumping the ball into the box and trying to. There was about 400 million long throws. Like. It was desperate. It was.
Conor Kane does love a long throw.
Conor Keely's missing, I think. He went.
Yeah,
off.
he went off injured, didn't he?
Yeah.
So
that'd be a blow.
That's a big miss.
They're not in a position to take him off for cautionary reasons. Like they need to go and win that last night. So
was there any confirmation that Conor Keely is out for Friday?
No, I'm just guessing he wouldn't have gone off. Like,
if anyone knows, let us know in the chat box. By the way, but if he's,
I mean, if any of us were told, like, we're hardly gonna go, oh yeah, here's the thing, he's out.
I'm not asking for the start 11 now.
Here you go, Killer Keely's out injured.
All the tactics and all, just
yeah.
We'll be peering in the bushes over a rat off like that.
Yeah, you can be wondering how we'll try to stick with it. I was surprised they've gone back. They were back four so long. I thought they were genuinely awful against us with a back four, and like they won 4-3. It sounds mad, like, but they won 4. But like the whole period of the game, we completely once I dominated, but we dominated the ball a lot. Like I thought they were so open. They've now like got rid of their 5 at the back, and I just don't think it's suiting them. They're missing the best player in the league, O'Brien, aren't they, in the middle?
Yeah.
He's a miss, yeah. He's a miss.
Yeah.
I don't
the main man.
Yeah, man, Godden came on last night, no offence, I say he came on, he's like, they're going to lose the game. He actually, do you know what, he caused that header against Pat Hickey, like, he didn't even jump for that header against Pat Hickey. And he's 6'6", lads, and he didn't even go off the ground. He's terrible. Godden is... I have one to get in my mind about a player and he keeps making mistake after mistake.
You zeroed in on him.
He's the one. Like, and last night wasn't his fault. That's only a joke.
Yeah.
And I was going to mention they switched from a back 5 to a back 4, but you've done that. Dennison's not playing as well. He's big miss.
Hey, your man done well against Bowes though, didn't he? They were unlucky. He made a few good saves last night. He was alright.
Yeah.
To be fair to him, he done well.
He was arguably man of the match for a team that lost, which is mental. Well, that. Couple of brilliant saves in that game.
Yeah.
Now he gave away a hell of a penalty last night, but
yeah, he was at fault for that anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah,
totally didn't get the ball. You know.
Obviously, do they come into this game as the underdogs, Drogheda? Do you think?
Underdogs.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I don't think so. Like they're missing Doherty, or like Kevin Doherty's not going to be on the.
They're not underdogs.
I don't know. It's hard to know.
Give us your opinion.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like because like
you don't want to jinx yourselves with your favourites. Is that what it is?
That's it. I
typical
don't
League of Ireland fan. That's a chat. What superstitions does everyone got?
No,
never say we're going to win.
I'm going to force you.
I don't want to just say, oh yeah, we're going to win. Yeah,
the camera. You're the only camera on right now, so you're on the spot. So give us what you really think. You're being forced into it.
I think the Dundalk will win 2-1.
Oh,
that's my God's honest.
Give us a bit more oomph. Come on, who's going to score? Give us some of the details. Go on, it's all you. I'm not putting on the camera on anyone else.
All right,
I'll wait.
Tyreke Wilson will score, and probably Bemi Ruby. I'd say Drogheda will score first, and yeah, we'll probably get a player sent off because we're used to that by now. But yeah.
I know you fancy yourselves to win.
That's all I got.
Would you say, if you're looking at this as a preview, right? So I know you fancy yourself as to win. Do you think Drogheda go into this as underdogs, lads?
Oh yeah. Dundalk are favourites. I don't even know what the odds are, but Dundalk have to be favourites.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you look at the league table, points wise, there's not that much between them, but performance wise, there's a hell of a lot between them. And I suppose if Conor Keely's not playing, that's
massive miss for them
as well. Yeah, I think, but regardless of who's playing and who's not, on form, Dundalk have to be. I mean, they just beat Waterford last week, who were apparently at the walk in the league already, and they've got 2 hands in the trophies.
Champions in waiting
so what,
already.
That Dundalk title challengers then, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Drogh's going as underdogs, definitely.
I thought you were going to say you're checking the odds there, Daz.
No, I am. I
knew you were going to do that.
Throw a few bob on it.
They come into this as underdogs, right? But is there a better game for them to go into to try and bounce back? Is there many better fixtures than having your local rivals at home to try and get the crowd on side to get your form reignited? Is there any better games than this one? Or do you think they'll be going into this fear in this one?
A lot of pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
Do
you think?
This is the first time they've had a lot of pressure. And when they were winning, when they came ninth, they won the FAI Cup, so they had that momentum. Again, they could still do that, like, but if they don't have that cup run to go off, like, then it becomes pressure. I remember someone asked in the chat box earlier, if Doherty's under trouble or in trouble if they don't win or lose. If they lose at home to Dundalk, I don't know how much credit he has in the bank, but I mean, these investors seem ruthless, don't they? Like,
he's gone nowhere. Absolutely.
Don't know how long the contract is and stuff like that, but
he ain't going anywhere.
No.
So the chat have done the dirty work for us. Dundalk are 21-20, Drogs are 19-10.
There you go.
There's your bookies. odds.
Dundalk are favourites, unfortunately for you, Ben. Yeah, you're our favourites. Yeah, that's you didn't say it though, so it's not jinxed.
I didn't say it. Yeah. I just gave my result. That's it.
That's it. Move on.
Yeah,
Move on.
I think he's in trouble. They're in trouble.
No, they're not. He's not in trouble.
not in trouble.
Like,
Big Kev.
if they lose on Friday, yeah.
No chance.
They
I
went
don't
on a
think so.
run of what not winning in like 11 games before they beat us, and like they were 2-0 down against us. And
Do you really think that? Yeah.
I mean, they're not playing well at the minute. Like, yeah.
No chance. Absolutely.
How many
I don't think
more
so.
weeks have they got to go before he's in trouble?
I don't think he'd be in trouble even if they end up ninth.
Depends on yeah.
If I look at the league, I think he's in the top half of managers who are safe. Nearly
Because of
regardless
winning
what
cup and
happens.
stuff like that. But football's results matter. Like,
It's a fast-moving game. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
one
How
or
long
two
are you gonna
results side the
hold
way
off
could
that?
just
They've been terrible.
swap. Yeah.
I think they've been really poor.
Let's put it this way: I think if Killer goes on a bad run, he's got less in the bank than Big Kev.
Yeah, I think if there was like a league table, like Evs in the European places,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
his job.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, yeah.
I think he's got
playing
here.
it safe, though, but these boys don't mess around, do they? Like,
No.
No, they're done. They're done.
yeah. I tell you, if they lose 1 or 2 games, he's let's not say in trouble. If they lose on Friday, he's looking over his shoulder. How about that?
I don't agree, but fair enough.
Yeah.
I would say he's looking over his shoulder.
I have the chat betting here, or not betting, but looking up odds for us for everything. So Ben, you gave the show of Drog score first. Dundalk win 2-1. Apparently that's only 17-1, which feels very low.
It's quite low.
Yeah. Just a straight 2-1 is 11-1. So if you're looking to back your own share or put your money where your mouth is, there you go.
There
But
you go.
like, I love that the chat have
They've
resorted
just
to
jumped
By the way, we're not encouraging anyone to bet here. By the way, bet responsibly. All right.
It's very interesting that they've just gone and they're like, no, we'll find the odds for
should just-
everything.
Well, they were doing the camera work, guys. So
Kev B in the chat says, notably not Kev D, but he said he's the safest manager in the league. So that comes
I mean,
from Kev in the
Steve
chat.
Bradley is the safest manager in the
Bradley's
league.
the safest
Bradley's
manager. in the
safe.
league.
Bradley's
All
definitely
day.
the safest manager in the league.
But they're
But he's
not going
definitely
to
up
sack
there.
him for not getting European
I
football.
reckon
like,
Bradley
that's
could probably lose
ridiculous.
every
Like,
game for the rest of the season and be alright.
I think so. Yeah. He's that safe.
Let's not say he's that safe now. Come
Come
on.
Imagine losing Watford.
on.
No, 2 times, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Fix that.
No, I don't know. Look, I'm not one for getting managers sacked or anything like that, but you have to enter the discussion. There's no point in.
Big Kev's the first one to go for you, though. You don't want him to.
No,
don't want to
John
talk about it.
Daly was. That's what he told you.
You did. In fairness,
That's
I
true.
thought
Said
it.
they get relegated.
Yeah, in fairness.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah,
Shane
you did.
calls when it comes to the like.
Just not Pats winning the league or stuff.
No, in fairness.
or us winning the league. or Nico being top goal scorer.
He says that much. Someone's got a bleeding stick
Yeah,
at some
exactly.
stage, haven't it? Huh?
Meatball.
Someone's
Showing
got
up
a
at the
lad.
wall.
Yeah, Meatball was back the other night as well, but we found him.
I found them.
Yeah, he was on the bench
You went
warming
to
up.
Villa Park and get him, did you?
Oh man, unreal.
We also, before we move on, we want to just touch off the what we noticed at Buzz as well with Kareem and Big Kev giving the instructions to him as well.
Kareem.
Yeah, and also he's rattled. Like I seen if you look at the comments in the league about the interview, it's all Kev moaning. I don't think this is a foul. Like I don't see that as a foul.
That's Shane defending Pat Hickey.
I don't think it's a foul. I think, yeah. I mean, he plays on. This is Kev now telling them to once he feels the contact to go down. Look, he's saying he pulls him, go down. That's basically to me what I read. Look, he's giving out to Kareem there, and then obviously the referee.
Well, I tell you what, even if it's a foul or not, he'd definitely give the referee a decision to make.
If he went down.
But yeah, but the thing is, if your centre forward's through on goal, and he is at that stage, you want him to take a shot. No, look, he's in. He's in. He should do better with that.
Probably not Kareem though. He hasn't stuck one away since he stuck one in 25 yards against Since he stuck one away against us in 25 yards, I don't think he scored a goal since.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, fair.
It's Mark Doyle on 7
What do you
goals.
say to that, Shag? Your centre forward's going through on goal. You don't fancy him. What are you to do?
I'm telling them what Kev's telling you. He's telling Kareem to go down.
Don't shoot. Whatever you do, don't shoot.
He's telling them to go down.
You might be my centre forward, but whatever you do not shoot.
He's saying we're 2-0 down and take the red card is what he's saying. Potentially, but I don't even think it's a foul, by the way. But a lot of people say he's moaning. He's like, and I seen Kevin's interview. We were touching on. He's honest and all, but he was like,
he's gone too early. I think he's gone too early with the way that, because where does he go now in interviews? He's gone too early in terms of expressing too much. So right at the beginning of the season, he come out, and I love him, by the way. He's a great bloke to chat with and everything. He wants to talk to you about. He's great bloke to talk to. But I see, I can see what you read there. Yeah, Reece Gaines from Kasim is awful. Absolute,
say what I see.
Absolute string bean. I'd say a broad bean myself. He's like that, but there you go.
It's not me, no.
But you know, I think he's gone too early with his emotions, to be honest with you. I think after the early games where they were getting a bit tonked, instead of just saying, look, it's early in the season, he went, this is not good enough. That, where do you go from there then? Like, every time you go and lose, then you can't up it and say, well,
constantly blaming other things. Like.
Yeah, but you can't say our defence is awful every single game. And it'd be all right, and it's going to land well in the dressing room as well. You know what I mean? You could do it every now and then, but I don't think every single interview you could be turning around saying,
just say you didn't see it. Like,
well, even just say, look, I mean, everyone has an off day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. He counts him every week, doesn't he? Or he's
and I look from a perspective, we talk about robots and things, so it's good to see, but I don't think you can come out and do it every week. You know what I mean? I think after a while you go, where'd you go?
Well,
what happens if they can see 5 this weekend? Is he going to say, I'm going to take every single one of them out the back and well, I've had enough.
I don't think if they can see 5 on Friday, he won't be the only one taking them out the back anyway. There'll be plenty of Fat Dave and all the rest of the boys.
Fat Dave will be there.
They'll be all there, the famous 45.
Fat Dave will be there with a box of matches ready to go.
Oh gosh.
Absolute. Yeah.
No.
We get you though. Yeah, as I said, underneath the Twitter interview, it was the one they put out on Twitter, it's all negative comments towards Kev whinging, Kev moaning. Got what he deserved after whinging about decisions that are 50-50. Like I don't think you can really whinge about the Graham thing there. Like,
no.
There's no need to mention that on the camera. Like, apparently you were well beaten. Could have been 7-8, 10-1 or whatever. That has even said, man. Is that bad of a decision? Waterford one, granted, fair enough last week, was outrageous. He'd every right to be, but I don't think you can go on with every single decision. And even the Rovers thing, it was like coming out about his defenders, and we've given them goals. I was waiting for the goals to be gifted to them. Remember I was saying that to you? There's no real gifts. Maybe you gifted them goals because you set up 4 at the back away the Rovers in the biggest pitch in the league. Like, maybe have a look at yourself.
Made it too easy for them, but
yeah.
Let's move on to the other side of Louth. White and black, the lily white side of Louth here. Ben, obviously you'll be there yourself.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there for Sports File, taking photos of the game on Friday. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's always good. I have to be unbiased when I'm walking.
In there, we launch it. Yeah, get the plug in.
I have to get the plug in. That's it. I have to get that in. But but I'm looking forward to. I have to be unbiased when I'm at work. But obviously,
what end are you going to be shooting at?
It's a secret.
Okay, we'll keep that one.
Secret.
Okay, that one.
Shoot a Dundalk, you have to.
No, I can go wherever I want.
Yeah, and any other game, but surely they're not going to make you shoot Drogheda fans if you're.
Well, if I have to, I have to. Like,
it's rough.
Like your bosses are cruel, aren't they? Like
no. Yeah.
Surely just leave you.
You have to go Dundalk attack. You just have to.
You can't ask.
Well, obviously. Like, but
get off the fence and stop saying it's a secret. Say I'm going to sit.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to be biased when I'm at work. Okay?
Yeah, but you can also just turn around. That reminds me, actually, Patch. with the wristbands. They have a wristband with a Pat's crest on it. Will you please get rid of them because I don't want to wear Pat's.
What's it? Festival?
No, leave them on.
No, get rid. Like,
No,
no
leave
one
them
wants
on.
to wear another club's crest on them. Like, get rid of it. Just
Love
give
it.
me a coloured band. I don't need it.
Oh, they
No,
do it with the
sensational.
photographer
Yeah,
bibs. They do it with the photographer bibs as well. In Pats, they have the Pats crest there.
Yeah, but
It's
you
like,
get paid for that, so it's grand.
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't want to have.
that. Don't want that.
Anyway,
me.
that just reminded me to get rid of
there you
them.
Good lads, Pats.
Yeah.
No,
Love to hear
clean your toilets as well. While you're at it.
it.
Rough.
Anyway, back to Dundalk, lads. Look, I mean, they obviously weren't in good form. Played the champions at home. Snuck a 1-0. What's going on now?
No, go on, carry on. Oh my god. Yeah,
That's a tough gig with Reece Kane now. He pulls out punches out, Reece. You've been receiving the flat yourself.
Mate,
At least, I was
we
about
just
to
say it as it is. That's
No, but
all. Yeah.
he's giving you a bit of a break this week anyway. He's out to Ben
Reece is
now.
something else.
Bleed now.
Yeah.
He's out to you now, Ben. Bleed now.
Yeah.
Reece is notorious for getting involved. So
that, right,
don't
yeah.
mind that. You leave our Ben alone, Reece.
Yeah.
You leave our Ben alone. So look, anyway, they beat the champions 1-0 at home. Tyreke Wilson scored an absolute belter, but that wasn't actually the talking points of Shamrock Rovers, admins, or anyone like that. It was actually the man in between the sticks, Enda Minogue, with some absolute fine stops.
What a goal. To be fair to him, he's a lot of pressure on him with Conor Kearns. Everyone was like, oh, he's going to be the saviour for them or whatever. He won the league or whatever. He gets injured. I remember when Conor Kearns got injured, the whole league was like, they need to go and sign the keeper. They badly need to go and sign the keeper. He'd feel hard done by now if they went out and signed the keeper in July.
Yeah, he got a very bad rap in the Minogue. Like I wasn't a fan of that. Like they played Cherry like second half of last season, obviously because he was injured, but having to go and get Cairns, and then like Minogue was there. Like, what's the story here? Like you said,
if Conor Kearns becomes available, you have to go and
you
take
have to,
him.
you have to take him.
When he got injured,
Cairns a brilliant
everyone
keeper,
was like, "Need a new goalie, need a new goalie."
Yeah, but there's no need. That man between the sticks.
Yeah.
Now there's no need anyway.
I've always rated Minogue. I thought last season, especially when they were winning big games, he was one of those who looked like he was a big character in the dressing room. He looked like he was always going over the shed side army, riling them up. Giving it some. He was always at the forefront of that.
Oh yeah.
And
Sure.
you need those types of characters for me. And if you're looking to take points at the end of the game, you need people like that to step up. And he done just that.
Well, Killer talked about him today.
he
was
did,
asked. Killer was asked in an interview today about Enda Minogue stepping up, saying that like he obviously knew going into the season that he was essentially never going to play, that Conor Kearns going to be the main man. And Killer was like, well, that was not true. First of all, because Conor was definitely going to miss at least 4 games due to being on loan. So Enda was guaranteed 4 games at the very least. He said Conor always guarantees an injury as well. So he said he was gonna get game time. So he said he does, yeah. He's like he said he's injury prone. So he said Enda was always going to play, and he knew that going into the season, knew what his role was going to be. But then he comes in and he's obviously stepped up to the plate. I mean, Conor's injury was quite nasty, and has come in and done very well for him. But as I was saying, the Killer expected that of him. Like he knew that was going to be his role, and he's come in and done it well.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's it. That was one of the selling points. He said he was definitely going to play 4 games. Fans can play against Chelsea.
Yeah.
So he's definitely going to play 4 games. Chance to prove his point, and he's doing just that.
He's playing quality. Waterford as well. A few weeks ago, he made some unbelievable late on saves to keep. I think even though it was 3-3, which sounds mad, like, but
I know, yeah,
he still made some unbelievable saves.
Brilliant.
And I remember against those, I bumped into him in the bar after the game, one of the pubs locally, and he's a guy's character. Like he was giving us socks after the game, like, and all, giving after the goal, because obviously we were giving them, and he made a great save against Paddy Barrett for a free kick, and he was giving all this, and he turned around. He's doing well. Fair play to him, as I said. He coming in for a lot of criticism.
Sure.
We got another save there as well, Daz, haven't we?
We sure do.
The one across the box, isn't it?
Yeah, I got the Dundalk angle of this. Dundalk had this up on their page.
Look at that footwork.
It's ridiculous.
Just dragging up
ridiculous.
so they can see it better.
That's top draw.
Yeah, the footwork. That little step over with his left over his right is
Brilliant.
Top draw. Top draw.
Look at him, he loves it as well. He's like Luke
yeah.
Edison, isn't he?
Yeah, you wait. If they win at Sullivan and Lambe Park on Friday, he'll be the first one over to the way in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
First
how
one.
many? You probably would know. Seeing his character.
No, he'll be doing the lot. He'll be doing the lap.
Fat
He did the full lap.
Yeah. pyro in hand, he'd be like that.
Could you imagine?
But look, I mean, he was obviously in top form. We got Tyreke Wilson as well, who's been absolute blistering form. We actually spoke to him earlier today. We were at a press conference at Oriel Park earlier today. Let's hear what the informed left back had to say.
Kieran mentioned about quite a few players having a chip on their shoulder. He's kind of nurtured that chip. Would you consider yourself one of those that you're coming with a point to prove? Or
yeah, absolutely. I think in football or in life, if you don't have a point to prove, then there's no point. Yeah, I've had a point to prove to myself this year. Obviously, being let go from Sheffield, I want to prove a point that I was good enough. So yeah, I'm just looking to keep continuing at good form.
I think you got 4 in one season at Bowes, and you have 3 now, and there wouldn't have been as many at Shells. Is that something you kind of bring more to your game? And
yeah, I just think the manager's given me that license to go and play, and he just said, like, if you have a chance, just kind of hit it, sort of. So he's installed that confidence back into me, and I kind of feel rejuvenated as a player to go and express myself on the pitch. And I suppose that's where the goals and being involved in goals has come from. I think the manager has brought it out of me, even with all the players. Like you said, lads playing with chips on their shoulders. There's a lot of lads in that group who need to prove something to themselves. So yeah, the manager has installed that brilliantly. Yeah.
You settled in very quickly when you moved here. What's the main reason, do you think, for you settling in so quick?
I just think it's the manager. He's just brought that freshness, that rawness, the way we play. We're just kind of all out. We don't kind of sit back. We go for teams. And I think it kind of appreciate that as a player. If we get beat, we're going for the game. We're not going to sit back against anyone. We want to attack. We want to win. That's how the manager wants to play. So it's brilliant.
And that kind of style suits your way of playing, would you say? Would you say you're more defensive minded or more offensive minded as a full?
Well, this season I think definitely more offensive. Obviously when I was at Shells, we were kind of, I wouldn't say more defensive, but we'd be more structured defensively. There's obviously a different way of playing here, which is kind of all out, like Jurgen Klopp style, sort of. So yeah, it's brilliant.
And what's the dressing room like with the offensive style? It seems like everyone has good chemistry on the pitch. It doesn't matter who plays. It seems like it's kind of the same team, the same formula. What's it like in the dressing room, the atmosphere?
Yeah, it's brilliant. There's a lot of experienced heads in there, and there's a lot of young lads as well who have been doing brilliant. And the manager has brought us together really well, and I think the way he sets us up kind of helps that, because we have to dig each other out on the pitch. So yeah, it's been great.
And obviously you come on in the last Louth Derby. What did you make of the atmosphere?
I was electric, yeah. It's completely different. I've obviously played in a lot of Dublin derbies, and there's a lot of them. Obviously, I think you play in 10 or 12 or something like that. But this one is completely different. It's obviously just in Louth. Yeah, it's great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Where does it rank in comparison to the Dublin derbies?
It's hard to say. We obviously didn't start the foursome, but the atmosphere was fantastic. It's electric. And obviously I watched a number of games over the years of the derbies, and they're always fiery. So yeah, in my opinion now, it's the biggest game in the country.
Lovely stuff. So look, that's the probably the most informed player in the league at the moment in Tyreke Wilson. I mean, one of the, I don't know if we actually left that, he's on one of the best goal scoring forms he's ever been on since playing professional football. We did leave that in, did we? Yeah, he's only scored more goals in one season, lads. And he's not just scoring goals, he's scoring absolute thunderbolts.
Yeah. He only scores belters.
That's it. I mean, he's been on absolute flying form, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's so versatile. Like, he played left back, right wing back, right wing back. Like, and he's not afraid to go forward either. Like, he doesn't always have to stay back, but he's not afraid to go forward either. Like, and obviously he gets in those positions to score goals. And like, that's where he was for the goal that basically won the game on Friday. That Horgan knocked the ball in, and he was just coming in. Oh-ah-diddy was just kind of hanging over, like, he's caught ball watching, and then just struck it, and that was it. But it's not the first time he's done that.
No, exactly. And so Killer was kind of giving him that license, as he said there. He's given the accolades. Killer's the he's on such good form. Obviously, we see him at Shell, Shane, in a different role. When he was playing in that back line, if there was one fullback to go forward, it wasn't him. It was kind of the other side, is what I see. Would have been a little bit more attacking. He kind of touched on it was a little bit more structured at Shells.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that now, or?
Ah, yeah, of course, yeah. So the gaffer said that before. Like, he wouldn't let people go out and do what he wanted to do. it did win him a league title, to be fair to him, like, you know,
it did.
so obviously it's not the football that he might enjoy playing, but like he's doing well now, and fair play to him. He is
But he most certainly looked like he enjoyed
He did
himself.
win a league title, so
And he looked like he enjoyed himself when he won the league title. In fairness to him now as well, he did look like he enjoyed it at the
yeah,
time.
I'm sure him and Joey are having a bit of a tuffle at the minute, like, but no, he has been brilliant, and I think definitely he's, like, look, he does like going forward. He likes the kind of free reins that he didn't have at us, because we were when on strings, you had to be in certain places at the right times or whatever. But one thing as well, when he's played right back, I thought he was a disaster right back for us, like, because he was constantly like going out wide and he'd no right foot. His goals, he's picking up the second balls a lot. He's picking up balls like around the box, which is where I think he got one of his right full goals from. But a strike the other day, like when he was at us, we'd seen the quality of balls, the Waterford. We were like, deadly, we've got Tyreke. I know balls let him go because he dwindled off at the end, but we were all like, where's this magic left foot? Now, that never happened at us, unfortunately. He'd done well defensively more so than offensively. But he's been brilliant this year for them. And like, to be fair, he talks about the free reins they have. I said to you earlier on, like, those two subs that Dundalk made, Killa made, for Shane Tracy and Harry Groom came on. Like, Harry Groom's never played in the 6 or the 8 before. He went attacking. They nipped the ball. Buckley nipped the ball off someone in the first half, which they could have scored from. And then, like, they won the ball off Jack Byrne in the 77th minute. Like, most teams in the 77th minute are parking the bus against their Rovers, home or away. Like, so Killa deserves big credit. He's attacking every game. He's just believing in the squad. Like, everyone backed the squad. Like, no one would have said that Dundalk squad was the biggest in the league, but it was actually the subs that made the difference. And even Wilson, he knew exactly where Hogan was going to be and got forward, and like you said, he took a gamble and some finish.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
The finish was
unreal,
outrageous. Like.
Outrageous.
But it's we spoke to Killer as well actually earlier. Now we're just watching the goal, but I'll talk over the goal. We spoke to Killer as well earlier, and we were talking about that. We touched off of how Bobby Burns has played centre mid, he's played left back, he's played right back. Keith Buckley's looked like one of the best centre mids in the league. We're saying it doesn't really matter who you've put in there. Dundalk set up the same way, and they go to attack games. And he said, he was saying we're going to try and win every game. He said it doesn't matter what happens. He said we're not going to look at the league as an overall. We're going to try and win every single game, and that's how we're going to set up. Because we also touched off as well that the players who played in the first division look 10 times fitter now than they did in the first division. Yeah. He obviously said that full time and training during the day as opposed to evenings. I remember they were training evening, because I interviewed him last year in the evening because he didn't arrive until 6. But he said that's partly it, but it's not just that. There's a certain hunger and desire in that group, I believe, and that's why they are training as hard as they are. They're so focused, and that's why it doesn't matter who steps in that position, wherever they're playing, whoever they're playing against, they set up the same.
This is obviously a stretch, so listen to this loosely, but is there a similarity between Dundalk this year and Leicester, where there was a sense of players who kind of couldn't make it anywhere else or had being out of favour elsewhere, and there's that kind of thing going on, like Wilson saying he was out of favour at Shells, then obviously Buck and Rob wanted to go and get first team football elsewhere. There's kind of that. Did you get what I'm getting at? It's obviously different. Leicester won the Premier League. I'm not comparing the two in that sense, but I mean the kind of out of favour players wanting to prove a point, going there and getting results and playing well.
Well, kind of.
Do you know what
I can
very,
see
very
it,
loosely, but you've got
that's what I said. Like, take it with
you've got a Ruby who didn't get in at Shells as one of the best 9s in the league.
He's very young, though.
Yeah. Well,
he didn't get in at Waterford really, or he didn't do much for Waterford either. Like.
Maybe not, but look, he stepped out. He weren't bad in the first division, but he's a different animal this year as well. He's a different animal. But then you got Buckley, who could be your drink water, and then I suppose you got your N'Golo Kante as well. Who's that going to be? Bobby Burns. I'm trying to back you up here, Daz. I think I'm going to get cancelled if I carry on.
I put out a little bit of an analogy, and you decided to go through the whole stand.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If Killer does the next press conference in Italian, he could be Ranieri.
I was trying to say that loosely, but you've gone one step further.
I thought I'd back you up.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I respect it.
I feel like I've made a massive mistake now.
No, he wasn't having that one. No, we just let you go on, Daz. Yeah, I'm trying to not look over there.
Trying here, Shane.
Yeah, I think we'd already done that. I didn't want to bring it back to us, but we'd already done that though. But Now the point I was thinking with Dundalk there was as well, everything comes from, they actually played Kenny in the hole to stop the Healy and the midfielders getting on the ball, which is something they haven't done before.
Yeah.
But like everyone talks about in the media about them having so many partnerships at the back. They're all really quite similar level. The back's not where their strongest point is. Owen Kenny and Ruby probably get into most teams in the league this season. And if those two got injured, they're in serious trouble.
Yeah.
That's what I mean about them. The centre half, they've had about 10 different partnerships because all same quality player really.
Well, even centre mid,
very interchangeable.
They're all similar. Like.
Even centre mid, they've had that many different partners.
They're all similar. Like everything comes through Ruby and Horgan. To be fair to him, but everything for me is Kenny and Ruby. Obviously, Ruby's the star man this year. Like
Horgan.
Yeah, but he wouldn't. He can.
Owen Kenny's switching with Declan McDade. They're switching.
Yeah.
So one to start 1 week, one to start the other. But Horgan.
And when
Horgan's
McDade,
Horgan's a mainstay every week.
Every single week.
Yeah,
every
I
week.
wouldn't take him a chance, to be honest. But, like he's having a good season
In his current form.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't get that. He's playing well, like, but the quality wise, like, I mean, Kenny, I don't know how.
You're not going to switch him for Harry Wood.
Did he take Kenny off against us at half time?
Mm.
I couldn't believe it. I think he might have taken Kenny off against us at half time. Couldn't believe it. That was probably his worst decision of the season. Or he took him off quite early. But yeah, Ruby and Kenny are the ones that are top quality.
Listen, Horgan, yeah, look, I can't argue too much, but Horgan does a week in.
I just wanted to point out J-Dro in the chat nearly backing up my point even further, saying that Dundalk won the league, got relegated, nearly went bust, so they are a bit like Leicester.
That's right.
Yeah, they won the league a little bit different with the money Leicester had.
I was on to something, lads. So
yeah, you were close, stars. You were lukewarm. I hit
the post and then
it was
the wrong period of Leicester.
Yeah, you were lukewarm.
Key forward's like Harry Winks, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Reece.
I was your 2 points anyway.
Unreal.
He's doing some job in the coaching role there. Fair play to him.
yeah. To be fair, yeah, he was watching Dundalk Shells, is what he was telling us. Actually, he was out watching that, and then
the under 20s.
Yeah, and the Dundalk, the assistant and the coach. I can't remember what's the assistant's name.
Ken Kieran.
They were out.
Have it Dundalk man here.
All right.
You were just having a chat with him. Sorry, Ben. I should have asked him.
When you look at me.
Yeah.
Ben probably would have said he can't say that, would he?
Can't the assistant manager. It's a secret.
I can't say that.
Secret. Secret.
I've got work in the morning, lads.
Lads. Unreal.
We haven't even gone to the League of Ireland yet, or the Irish Internationals.
No, we're going to be here all night, lads. Now.
It's a late one.
But they were at the Waterford game for the penalty decision, and Killer actually touched on saying, I can actually comment, by the way, and talk about this. He said it's absolutely not a penalty.
Okay, let's head that.
Killer, yeah, he said it's definitely not a penalty. He said referees have hard jobs and all. In his twin, but he said no, absolutely. He went on for a while, didn't he? Talking about the penalty.
He went through it for a bit.
Yeah.
But like he backed up Kevin Doherty saying like I know sounded like he didn't say having a cry, but let's just say for argument's sake, he sounded like he was having a cry, but he was like he has a point, like he has a reason that he's feeling that way, and he's like had that been me, I would have been doing the same thing. So like he all in defense of Kev afterwards, and just said went on as you said for a while, being like, and it wasn't even.
I thought it was his longest answer. Actually.
Probably, yeah. He wasn't having a bar of it. So,
trying to big up Drogheda, was he? Trying to take the pressure off?
I think he was, yeah. Listen.
But I thought it was funny because obviously we were talking to the chat yesterday saying, no, make sure you ask him about the pen, Seb, go on.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have to. I think did he start talking about that himself?
No.
Was he asked or did he just have a rant?
Niall, was it?
Neil O'Riordan?
Neil, sorry, Neil O'Riordan.
I thought he just went into a
he asked him if he was at the game, and then Killer just went from there.
Rampage,
yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
He said, no, I wasn't. He said, I was in the stands at Waterford the other week, and he said, I'm sick of sitting in the stands. So the two lads went.
For the game.
Yeah, he was suspended. So he said, I'm sick of sitting in those stands. So the two lads went, and then he said, and the penalty, and then he went on, didn't even ask him about the penalty.
Yeah.
But then he just went on.
Again,
I was going to ask him.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
he
was you
hadn't said anywhere else. So there was a Waterford fan there saying Tommy Donegan's going under the radar. If he's been watching, we've been harping on about him for the last few weeks, and there's a touch on that, just not to ignore that one. Drop Paul Jammond. That's what I say.
Who got taken out for the pen?
which pen?
Tommy Doyle.
Yeah. Was it Tommy
Yeah,
Lonergan?
yeah, yeah.
Did you say
Yeah,
taken out, did you?
Yeah, taken out for the pen.
Taken out.
I'm just to remind everyone. Tommy Lonergan.
It's back on again.
Lucy Downey, I seen Lucy Downey come back in. I think she stopped for a while.
Taken out. Taken out.
Oh,
Unreal.
God.
Anyway,
Unreal.
we're going to move on from the Louth Derby there, lads. If you're still watching, please hit that like button, please. Thanks very much. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to Jack Moylan. We have to touch off of Jack Moylan,
Shane's
don't we?
good friend.
Say about Jackie, yeah.
I love Jack as well, just to give a shout out. But
What he said, though, I've never heard this from a player that's ever played in the league and then gone on to play for Ireland.
Everybody knows that. I'm probably a bit obsessed with it. It's a bit weird, but I loved Shells. When I was down and out, they gave me a chance, and Damien Duff obviously looked after me. And when you go to such a special club, your local club, and they do everything for you, it does. It means the world. And I think the league, when I was in it, was really good. But obviously watching it every week now, it's getting better and better. And as I said in interviews during the week, I think it's great that young lads have to stay now. I think it really shows the quality in the league, and for them to go over them when they're 18 and they have 50, 60 games behind them, I think that's more important than thinking you're flash going over when you're 16, 17. Because look, I would have been on the first playing home if I went when I was 16 genuinely. So I think for young lads staying in the league, supporting the league, getting behind it, it's massive. And I think everybody should be doing that on a Friday night. You should be out watching your local team. It supports the country, it supports the national team. It leads into this in 10 years time. If we can build boys that are playing in the league now into the national team, I think it will show. So look, get behind the league and support it, yeah. I love the league. I think everybody knows.
Class, isn't it?
Quality.
That's refreshing.
One of the best interviews
Brilliant.
I've heard in the world. Like,
Yeah,
he's bang on though. And football fans in Ireland, or the Irish national team fans, fail to realise what he's saying is actually.
Yeah. Very heartfelt what he was saying as well. It just resonates with the Ireland fans.
I think it's one of those things, like that's the sort of thing where like something that I'd be ranted about, saying, oh, support your local or whatever, and a lot of League of Ireland fans get stick for doing that because people think it's like, oh, like leave me alone, I'm allowed to go and watch Liverpool or United or whatever, and no one's saying you can't, but like they always give League of Ireland fans with that stick of, oh, support your local, whatever, get off me. I think for someone to go and do that, playing literally fresh off the back of playing for the Irish national team, is amazing, and I'm so glad that he did, because I do think that we have a great league. Obviously, I know we sit here and we laugh about some of the refereeing decisions and whatnot, but I think what we have here is great. I think it's football in a different way than you'll ever get going and supporting teams abroad or teams not in your hometown or wherever it might be. And I think coming from us, it's one thing. Coming from a player like Jack, it's amazing. And I'm so glad that he gave that interview, because we should be supporting local. And it's the same people who will go and watch Jack playing for Ireland who will then not go and watch Pats or Shells or Bows or wherever it might be. They're going, I don't care about that league, but then they want to be the first person to buy tickets whenever Ireland are playing Denmark or wherever it might be, and Jack's in the team. And it's like, where do you think Jack came from? So for him to go and do that was incredible, and I'm so glad that he did, because it means more from someone who has the reputation that he has.
I agree with you, Daz. It's not just the fact that he's playing with the national team. He's just on the back of getting a hat-trick on his debut. No, you know.
As people have said, oh, he's only playing against bin men or whatever, but the other boys didn't score a hat-trick. Yeah, man, Ogbene didn't score a hat-trick.
I remember when Harry Kane scored his first goal for England, and I think it was against Albania or something. And everyone in England, when I was living there at the time, was saying, oh, this fella's going to be better than Wayne Rooney. And now he's only scored one goal. And it was against Albania or whoever it was at Wembley. Jack Moylan's just scored a hat-trick on his debut.
Yeah, exactly. And they said other people didn't do it. The key thing, though, as well, for me, with the comments is he's saying about it helps the league grow. Now, like, you've got Victor and the likes going for like 2 million. The League of Ireland have always had good like percentage of like Irish squad players, but they've all gone for peanuts. Like, so now, like, with the new academy system, the players that are leaving are gonna like have 2 million fees, 1 million. They're all going for more money. So like they have to stay here. The young players have no choice. Well, they have to go to Germany or whatever. But a large portion of our best players, the likes of Damien Duff, Roy Keanes, all those lads, they can't go to England anymore until they're 18. So they get down and see the lads. The standard will grow, and obviously the money will grow, and hopefully it gets shared out, and not just at Rovers or Pats. But
Absolutely. He was always one, actually, when he was in the league, though, Moylan. I thought to myself, he could kick on. I remember saying to my mate who supports the lower league side in the UK, I said, he's one to watch. when he comes up, by the way. He's one to watch, and I think he'll break international. So I actually did say that to him at the time, and he has. He's class. It's not just his technical ability, it's his hunger, it's his desire. You see the whole lot. The way he charges down centre halves with real intent. It's not just a case of he closes down a centre half and off you go. Real intent to get the ball. I love that in the play. A bit of bite. Yeah. It's not just technical. He's got the technical ability as well.
We're all Lincoln fans next year then. I'm almost sure we're smart businessmen.
Well, it depends if they're playing Spurs now.
Yeah.
Then I'm not too sure.
Could all happen, yeah.
Oh, you still have to cheer on Chels. I have to cheer on Chels, and if it means Jack Moylan gets a higher percentage, I'm sure we're smart businessmen. We have all those clauses.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's Les Doyle. He's like, let's go. We'll be moving on to the big one. There we look at him. There we go. Where is it?
No other name. He's been waiting all night.
Oh no, look. Sazler actually made a burner account and put those things in himself earlier on, didn't he? Was that you, Daz?
About what?
Are we going to talk about the LOI international call-ups?
Yeah.
That was you making the old burner accounts, wasn't it? He's in.
He's in.
Daz, who have you got? Who have you got?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's happening.
Who have you got? They said you're dying for the next segment to come up.
You've got the.
It's the only section we haven't talked about, yeah.
Yeah, now he wasn't in the stands very much.
I was over there fixing your camera. Then I was fixing Ben's camera, and then it's going, who have you got there? And I was like,
Daz, you've now come back when Seb got it. Like, if Seb had said, Shane, what are you talking about?
Seb was listening to the conversation.
You should have.
I didn't know what was happening.
I'll do the cameras next time you're brought out the conversation. That's all right. I'll whip round. Get it done.
I had no idea what was going up next.
All right,
Houston's over
take
there.
2, Daz. Who have you got?
We've got the void. Toss in the void. Just don't think you understand. Not going to sing the rest.
That's enough. That's enough.
There's more than enough of that.
Shane regretted that immediately.
No.
LOI International call-ups. We're not going to start with the Voido, unfortunately. We're going to start with the Green and White of Dublin. The exposed man, Pico Lopez. Yeah. He's heading off, lads. He's had his farewells. He's had his send-off. Good luck to him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fully deserved, yeah. Fully deserved.
I have the clip here of Pico, don't I?
Fantastic as well.
What I love about this is Bucko in the old background, you see him? Bucko's in there. These obviously played at Belvo together as kids.
Where was
Bucko's in the background, yeah.
I'll see when it comes back around.
Bucko's in the background, yeah. The boys played together at Belvo when they were like teenagers, so. Mate, he's somewhere
I see him there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
I just missed that. They're best mates, like, which is great to see.
How do you miss that? It's a pigment in the back corner. Like.
He's scanning every frame, like, to see if there's anyone in it.
If Shane says Bucko's there, he's there.
You have to believe it.
It doesn't matter. That's it. He's just there.
He's there.
That's it.
Look, fair play.
Bucko could have been in the kitchen making a cup of tea while everyone's outside and still believed him.
We were, just so people watching know, we were having a discussion before we went on about a clip from the Dundalk game the other day, and
that was the big chance, wasn't it?
The big chance, and me and Ben were both sitting here saying no, it was definitely Graham Burke, and we were saying it wasn't Graham Burke. We were saying it wasn't Graham Burke.
It was Aaron Green.
And Shane was like, no, it was Graham Burke, and Seb was like, I don't even need to see the clip. If Shane says it was Graham Burke, it was Graham Burke. And so we watched the clip back, and it was Graham Burke. So
Graham Burke, yeah.
It was Graham Burke.
We should trust our football man when it comes to this.
There you go. Anyway, fair play though.
That's the end of that one.
Looking forward to seeing him play now.
Yeah.
In the obviously in the World Cup, but
that's great. They all got to get a send off as well. You know, the log wire is brilliant to see. Fair play. And also another one that's obviously it's unofficial at the moment. I'll touch off on that comment in just a second. I don't know what it is, but we'll come back to that one. It's not official yet, but Joey and Aang as well. Looks like I can
start that again there, Seb. I accidentally opened the thumbnail instead. I went back to pre-show. So just read that last sentence. Whatever the last sentence you just said was, say it again.
Joey and Aang has unofficially been called up to the Ghana squad as well. Right. So reports today saying he's being called up. So that's obviously a great one for the league as well. That these players getting recognised, getting called up for their national side.
The more I look into that, they get money for it though. So I don't know if I like it as much as I thought they did. No, only messing. Fair play.
Fair play.
No, I actually looked at it, by the way. I looked at the fixtures, and of course, Bowls are playing Pats. We're not playing Pats within that World Cup period, so.
Well, Harry Wood might get called up yet. You never know. I'd stick him in.
Harry Wood, trying to keep him. Anyways.
But then look, obviously we've got the League of Ireland lads who got called up to the Irish national side as well, lads. It's about time. Some might say it's a token. Get your thoughts in the comments, please, if you wouldn't mind, in the chat box. Let us know. But obviously we've got 2 Shamrock Rovers players there with Ed McGinty and Adam Brennan being called up. We got Connor Brand in the sticks from Cork City. And we've got, who else was it, Daz?
Adam Brennan.
We've got the void.
There we go.
You couldn't let me have that one, Shane, when I was ready, no?
No. I think Adam Brennan in there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I already said Adam Brennan, but you just wanted it. You're so good.
Just had to get him in.
Who flagged them up at the start of the season?
You did, yeah. Look, they've been called out for the games versus Qatar and Canada to be played at the end of May and the beginning of June. Fantastic for the league, isn't it, lads?
For sure. It's long overdue, I think.
I mean, lads have been giving Heimer so much stick for the way that, you know, he plays football and not calling up lads, not looking to the system. He's actually done it. And we've had the likes of Stephen Kenny in charge of the Irish national side. Didn't even have a sniff at the League of Ireland, really. Yeah. I mean, called up the caller. You know, he had a couple of keepers in there. You know, like yeah, exactly.
It was,
yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And was it Brian Maher as well? Was he under Kenny?
Yeah, Maher was. It was under Kenny as well. Yeah.
I think he deserves credit though for how he handled this international window, because he did say when they played Grenada, you weren't going to have any players in season, so it was obviously a basically entirely new Ireland team. You got to go and have a look at certain players that we mentioned earlier on, and then goes into this next window now when he's going, I want to have a look at other players. So he has a few seniors in there, the likes of Nathan Collins and that, and a load of new faces, whether it's the League of Ireland lads or like Jade Nume or whoever. Nume, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Then you have like Corey and Daba and stuff like. There's a load of other lads in there that wouldn't normally be in and around the squad. And I think it's a very interesting way of handling that and using your friendly guys in that game that was supposed to be for the World Cup warm up. So he deserves credit for that. Absolutely does.
Right side now.
Cool.
Sorry, Shane.
Struggle to sell tickets.
Well, hang on. Let's get Ben first.
Fair enough.
Everyone getting called up, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Yeah, it's long overdue. Looking forward to seeing if hopefully they get there. I believe that Dustin Devoy definitely deserves a start, at least against Qatar. Like, I know it's going to be quite difficult to get into that team. Obviously, there's a lot of big names already in there, but I'm hoping that Hamir can actually look past and actually utilise the friendly system, you know, like, as in just to get the younger players in, like your Jaden Numes or your Ed McGinty's or something like that. But I believe that it's well deserved for all 4 of them to get in, and, you know, I'm hoping that they get at least plenty of playtime, if not a start, but as long as they get their caps, I'd be quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Pick up an injury as well, was right?
Don't need that.
That'll be the end of that.
Oh, well, actually, yeah.
So
it's an absolute token gesture. Bar Adam Brennan, who only has the capability to play for Ireland, realistically, they're struggling to sell tickets. It's a token gesture. That's all it is. Like, none of them are good enough to play for Ireland. There's about 45 midfielders missing. Yeah, but it's great to see that people can see there's an Irish international. So if it is an advertisement thing, hopefully people buy into it. But yeah, it's meaningless. Like,
that's the spirit, Shane.
No, it is. Like, what are we saying? The boy's an international player now. Like, come on, stop it with you. Like, seriously, we're gonna start. Like, no. The main take is don't call off the games. That's my main take. That's all we can read.
Yeah.
Here.
We actually we had a comment on that as well, didn't we, Dazzler?
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Have you got that one?
Well, I said his name, I was expecting to say, we got the voice.
That's the one. There we go.
There we go. Craig and MacDog, put your thoughts on league matches being postponed for international call-ups. What's your thoughts on this, lads? Ben?
Total woke nonsense.
Utter woke nonsense.
Utter woke nonsense, yeah. I'm not a fan of that.
You think they should play?
Yeah, I think they should just play.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands or buts, just play the game.
Dazzler? Do you think they should play? Oh, that probably shouldn't go to you, Dazzler.
No,
he can't
say a word,
Yeah, it's been shook. Well, obviously, look, there is rules there in place. I remember we had it a few years ago when they had the Estonians. If you have 2 internationals, you can get the game called off. I did read something about this being out of an international window or something. I'm not sure on that one, but I do know there's a rule there. If you have two players, you can get it called off. So if that is the case with the international window being in this, Rovers can get the game called off if they want. I don't know whether they will or whether they won't. McGinty's not there. They have a young keeper. I don't know. But you can't call off the game against Bows and whoever Bows are playing next week. I mean, the other team be stupid to call that off. Who have you got?
Very well. Sligo.
Sligo. If you can't call that game off.
No, they won't.
No. And the thing about it is, I know you want players to be recognised with international call-ups, but you want this to be a regular thing. So you can't just say, oh, it's going to happen once. If it's a once off, grand, but you want this to happen all the time. It's similar when you're in Europe. Like, do we really like games being called off at Europe? No, this is the joys of having top players and being in Europe is to cope with that. Like, well, you just have to lose your best players unless you've got enough to get the game called off, which is 2. But I mean, both don't have 2. I don't know who else in the Rovers do. I don't know about Cork. I wouldn't be rushing to get a Cork game called off either. So yeah, the games can't be called off. It's not fair on the other teams, and yeah, that's my take on it.
I think players are. That's what I think.
Yeah,
play for it.
And there's rules there, like where if you have to get called off, it'd be interesting.
With sure. Lads, we're going to wrap this up with predictions now. So obviously we've got 7 games last night. Let's not include the Monday games. Shane most certainly wouldn't let us forget about the Monday games anyway.
Ah, yeah, of course, you have to.
So we'll start from the top. Derry versus Pats. Dazzler?
Oh, I don't fancy Derry at all in any game at the moment. I know Pats are off a little bit, but I'm gonna say 1-0 Pats.
Thank.
I think Pats have who's going to play. I don't know who's keen the back. It's the big boys back. That pitch is awful. Not great that they have a game on it 3 days before they play us. Sorry, you want the short answer. I gotta go with a draw. 1-1 draw.
1-0 Derry.
I fancy a 1-0 as well. I think the pitch. I agree with you, Shane. I think the pitch will play a part. I do. I feel Derry are pretty comfortable on that pitch at this stage, and Pats struggle to play football in it. 1-0.
What, do you play 2 games on it?
Yeah.
So that's
2 more than Pats.
That's a fair point. Yeah. I was gonna put you, but that is a valid point.
I think Pats will be alright with not playing football. They've got big lads, but yeah. Make a draw.
Go away, Bows.
Hey, Bows mentioned.
It's been at least 10 minutes.
At least. I will say I'm gonna go 1-0 as well. I'm gonna be bored and go 1-0 in the 2 games so far. 1-0 Bows, of course.
1-0 Bows.
Don't need to elaborate on that, do we?
Yeah.
3-1 Bows.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you watched Sean Caulfield play football?
I know, Bob. I'd say
3-1.
Bows would be strong.
Woo! It's a big goal.
Yeah, I fancy Bows to just set piece FC, aren't they? So they'll be alright.
In this show, we done a whole piece on Galway being set. That was a whole segment.
But they'll play Todd and Hickey.
All choreographed by you, by the way. You put the whole thing together.
Yeah, but it's quality set pieces. It's not just lumped in the box. Yeah, I think Bows have the quality to.
Oh yeah,
they'll pick their moments. They'll defend that. They won't do what Sligo done either. But yeah, I think Bows will win 2-1.
Before I give you mine, get in the chat box and just see who else is there. So we got Jack's put
you just got a donation in the chat, by the way.
Fair play to you, Ben.
Ben Horsnell just donated $2.49.
That's coming straight out of your Buckfast part this weekend. No, what it, Ben? Appreciate that nonetheless. We might have a little tip on your behalf. Appreciate that. Thanks very much for that. If anyone else wants to donate as well, we do accept it, so thank you.
Reese said, Ben, you're making me look bad.
Shane needs some more Brill cream, Reese, so get donating. Thanks.
There was actually a comment on that from Doyle, but where's it gone?
What did he say? Oh, about the hot dog thing in the live show, wasn't
he?
It?
Said, yeah, the live show. Where's it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. He said something about if there is a live show, there's going to be. Oh, there is. If there's going to be a live show, there'll be golf clubs, hot dogs, Brill cream, and hair transplants. It'll be some night. I said, sign me up.
Madness.
Jack's put 2-0 Derry. Killian's put 3-1 Rovers versus Sligo. Dwayne's put 1-0 Derry. Jack's put 2-1 Galway. We're getting a few in there, so keep them coming, lads. Galway Bows. I'm going to go 2-0 Galway.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, I think Bows will have
that's a brave call. But all right.
Okay.
They set up the same way they did on Saturday. I think I'd fancy JC over any day of the week.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Seb goes down to the West once.
Becomes the biggest Galway fan going.
Look, he's trying to get.
Unbelievable.
Galway.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, look, he's trying to get in the good books, isn't he? Like, Galway, let the media in, will you?
Unreal.
You've got to do what you can, lads, to get in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You got to try.
Absolutely. Next one then, lads. We are going to go with Shells versus Waterford.
Oh, cheap.
Shells at home versus Waterford, who are on absolute form of their lives, winning the game. So.
One game.
You got another super chat there.
249. Fair play, Jack.
Another camera for Daz. That's what he said. He said earlier on in the chat. He said we need Seb to invest in better cameras for Darren. I said, if you knew what these cameras were worth.
We got 2 photographers in here and we can't even get them working.
Can't even get them going.
Did you not announce that on one of the live shows a few months ago, Daz? No?
I think you did. Yeah, it was well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're skipping that Shells game, aren't we? We're not going to.
No, sorry.
We have to.
You got a donation. I had to interrupt what you were saying. Sorry. Continue.
Scores like Shells Waterford.
No, we're skipping it. We're just not acknowledging it. We don't play at home anymore. Moving on, quick.
Chen, you can't lose that one.
No. If we lose that, win or lose, isn't it? Like, we can't afford it.
Win or lose, we hit the Bills.
Home. No, it's gonna be a go for it. Like, look, that's what it always says. You have to back your own, don't you?
Yeah. Lads, I'm gonna be losing my reason if I don't get a scoreline. Someone give me a score.
Shells have to get their first win of the season at some stage. 1-0 Shells. Yeah. 1-0.
No John Martin though. I'm gonna go 3-0. I think.
Meebo's back.
Meebo might be back. You'd want to back and be top goal scorer. He's gonna score a hat trick and the bet's back on for top goal scorer.
There you go. Now we're cooking.
Go ahead.
1-1. 1-1.
Oh, yeah, I'm not coming next week.
Another donation in the chat of 250. This time just a cent higher than the other cheapskates because they both went 249 each.
You boys are
the money is rolling in.
Unbelievable.
What's his actual? I know who it is, but I'm trying to read his actual. Dylan JJ, whatever, King.
Fair play to you, Dylan JJ. Appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for the donations. Appreciate that. I haven't even gone there yet.
Yeah,
1-0 Shells.
What'd you say?
I don't actually think that. I actually think 0-0. To be honest with you.
Why don't you just say that then?
Because Shell's got to win at home at some stage, but I actually think 0-0. Yeah.
It sounds like Johnny Waters. Yeah.
I'm saying the draw.
I do. I feel like a 0-0. Anyway, Louth Derby. Jugs versus Dundalk. Obviously, Ben, you're unable to give an opinion on this one.
I gave my opinion. It was 2-1. 2-1 to Dundalk is what I said.
Lads, we want to know if you want to hear your scoreline from Ben. If you want an opinion from Ben, we want another donation.
Ben has never seen a fence he doesn't want to sit on.
Unbelievable. Everyone thought that was bad.
Never hear the end of that now.
Seb's built this whole room in here to look like a fence just for Ben's arrival. Literally the entire setup is a fence. That's just for you, Ben.
That's a tough
got
gig.
it back to Rogs to do it.
That's a tough old gig. Right, Ben, go on, what's the score going to be? We heard it earlier, but let's hear it again.
2-1 Dundalk.
2-1 Dundalk. Dazzler.
I'd say 1-0 again just to keep the team going. Drogheda.
1-0 Drogheda.
1-0 Drogheda. We had that conversation the other day that I pointed out with Kev that in every game bar one, which was against Dundalk, coincidentally enough, Drogheda have either kept a clean sheet or conceded multiple goals, and then that was obviously backed up again last night. It was going to be another. That was going to be a game where they finally conceded one, and then the keeper goes and cleans out Tommy Lanigan. So multiple.
He goes and cleans him out.
You what?
Oh no! Cleans him out.
Unreal.
So as I said, it's either a clean sheet or multiple goals. I think they're going to keep a clean sheet and they're going to go and win 1-0 at home.
Do you know what? If Drogheda are ever going to pull out 1-0, it's going to be this week, isn't it?
Yeah. It feels like one of them
you
games.
Got another donation in the chat, by the way. This one for $5.99 from I can't see the app because it's
Ben.
It's Ben.
It was Ben. Sorry, it's because I had the window shrunk down. Ben,
Jesus, it's a bidding war.
There's a bidding war. It's like 1 cent at a time.
Don't bring Ben in.
There's another
I'll tell you what, keep going, lads. If whoever gets the highest bid gets to take on Shane. Shane to go home with you.
I'd say my missus will let me have him now, but she'll give me away for free, I'd say. Take him.
Do you realise I did get another €6 on top of that?
No.
From Dylan again.
Right,
so
well,
Ben
we'll
done
put that in the kitty for the live show, will we?
Absolutely,
There you go.
Absolutely, yeah. Keep
Anyway,
it going,
I'm going to
lads.
say Drogs are going to win, unfortunately, for you. I'm going to
Alright,
back Kev.
it's all opinions, yeah.
I'm going to back him to not be looking over the shoulder the weekend, so
Let's
I'll
go.
go. I'm going to go 2-1 the Drogs, yeah.
I was going to go the same scoreline.
I
Yeah.
think they're going to play a bit tighter than
I think the home crowd are really going to get behind them.
back 5.
I think they're just going to. I feel like
Someone
that.
said if we donated enough money, can we shave Shane's head?
No.
I think we'll have to do a majority vote in the studio for that one. What do you reckon, lads?
No, thanks.
Look, yeah, no, I fancy 2-1 Drogs as well. I feel like if the cross lane's going to be absolutely bouncing.
So when I just back Drogs, you were like, Drogs? You were like, ooh.
Yeah.
And then you go and back Drogs.
Yeah.
Sound.
That's the way it works around here, that's like, you know the score.
That's
Hey,
life.
you're the boss, you gotta do what you want. Love it. At least I gave me opinion, Ben.
Hey, I did. I gave in the end.
Rovers versus Rovers, lads. Shamrock Rovers versus Sligo Rovers. Now, the last time this fixture played, Sligo Rovers won at Taylor Stadium. Let's not forget that now. And now I know Shamrock Rovers played a bit part side, but they won this one. What's the score going to be?
3-0 the Rovers.
All right. That's the end of that one. I built it up and nothing.
Last
Sligo
are awful.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
That is never ends.
Has anyone
I thought we
got
just went quiet there.
No,
I was
it's
like,
No, have you given a scoreline?
oh, I haven't. I thought you were looking at Ben. Go.
2-0 to Shamrock Rovers.
2-0. That's it.
I'll actually take a leaf out of Ben's book on it.
Yeah. 4-1. Shamrock Rovers.
You built it up, you said.
And he goes and smashes them down.
Your score beats you. I built it up, yeah. Give it out. Stop on the wrist down my Shane.
There you go. Unbelievable.
You are on one.
Oh.
You are on one.
Right, the Monday night fixtures then. Derry City versus Shells.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking off this now, I must say. Taking off the old.
Yeah, it'd be
Celtic
interesting.
flag.
You have to let us know how it goes.
Me over won't be there though. He actually has a skill concert.
And you managed to slip out.
He has another one on the Tuesday, so we're alright.
Alright, there you go.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
I don't know. That's going to be anything. You can't predict what this nonsense pitch is going to do. I'll go 1-0.
Okay. Ben?
Yeah.
2-1 Derry.
That's it.
You're not going to say something outrageous now after picking up
I
the
don't
game.
know. I actually have no idea what I'm going to say yet.
Shells away from home are so good. I'm going to stick with my team. I actually wrecked it with the last prediction. I'm going to say 1-0 Shells.
I'll stick with me team. Shells.
No. Theme.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was thinking, oh, here we go. Sorry, Dazza. Sorry.
Don't make me pronounce me THs with a Dublin accent. Yeah.
1-0 Derry.
What did you say? That's 1-0?
No, so 1-0 Shells.
Oh, that's alright.
1-0 Derry. Monday night. I think it's going to be a bit of a tricky one with Shells.
Yeah, Boyd will probably.
Yeah.
John Martin actually can't play Friday, so no, I think it'll be alright. Hopefully, be an absolute awful game. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
7 hours up and back, or.
And you're travelling for that.
Ah, yeah, you have to.
Of course you do. The rules.
Gets me out of the house, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose so, yeah. I mean, Bows Rovers, lads. If it goes ahead now. No
Yeah.
Dawson Devoy. No Ed McGinty. No Adam Brennan.
If those go ahead, they don't play then. So no Devoy if it goes. Yeah, obviously.
I think that's the case. I wouldn't be 100% now, but I think that's the case.
Yeah.
Who's in goal if there's no McGinty? Would it be
Alex Noonan?
Noonan? Well, he's been on the bench. I'm
Uh,
still gonna
Lee Stacey.
Bowers
Stacey, yeah.
without Devoy. Where's it in Dalymount?
Yeah, but Diallo
In
steps
Daily
in,
Mail,
no?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so will I back Bowers? Yeah,
I
think
feel
I'll go
like
with it.
I think Bows are missing.
I feel like
like less than Rovers.
I agree with you.
Because like McGinty's such a mainstay in the team.
That's what I
Obviously,
mean, yeah.
I
obviously,
agree.
like Devoy is as well, but you know what I mean. Like
You think Ed
between
McGinty's a bigger
six-
loss to Rovers than Devoy is to Bows?
Yes.
Stop it.
Hold on. The one
Yeah.
time you give an opinion all night and it's a terrible one.
Nah, that's
come on.
pure
Ed
facts.
McGinty's a bigger loss than
Ed McGinty is a massive loss.
You're putting
Massive.
18-year-old in goal. You're talking about a goalkeeper. Like.
Massive loss.
I'd say Bows are up there with the best midfield in the league in terms
I
of
know,
on paper.
I'm not knocking who's going to replace him.
You have the cover. Like
Yeah, you
Rovers
can't
don't
mess around with
have the
goalkeepers.
cover in
Put Diallo in
goal.
I'd rather.
So-
I'd be backing Diallo to replace the
Oh,
boy
right,
over.
I actually didn't even think of that.
Pico's gone as well.
Pico's gone as well. I forgot
He's
about
gone anyway. We
Pico's
knew he was
gone.
gone.
that. Yeah, actually, I didn't even consider that.
He's gone as well.
Oh yeah, and
He's been gone the last
three
few
centre
games,
halves that
but
he
they've
lined up
done
with
well enough, so.
Bradley. We didn't touch on Rovers tonight, but I feel like their lineup was not great enough. That obviously helped.
Who
as
was
well.
that again?
They had Cleary, Grace, and Stevens.
Yeah.
Centre half.
The
Ruby
centre
give you
half.
the run around
Yeah,
all
yeah,
night long.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So if they line up with those three as well, and the way the Bows set up against Shamrock Rovers, no, but the way they set up against Shamrock Rovers, they'll all be pressing high. Every single one of them. They'll probably all rest on the Friday. That's why they'll probably lose the Galway.
So I'd say Bowes would want it off. Probably without the void, would they? But Rovers, who knows? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
2-0 Bows.
Yeah.
2-0 Bows. There you go.
So gonna go. If the game goes ahead and there's no McGinty, no Devoy, no Brennan, no. We're gonna go with 1-0.
Yeah, 1-1. Sounds about right.
This time, when I say team, I mean it without the H. Stick with my team, but I'm also going to stick with my team with the H. 1-0 Bows.
Go on, it does. Right, lads. Anything we want to say before we wrap up?
No, hopefully we get a win at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise God. Even though we have 17 points over 21 of going away from home, that is the maddest stat I've ever heard.
Is
crazy, you know?
No, never mind, because Waterford obviously won last night. I was going to say, is it still more than Gels at home? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Waterford are way ahead of us now. We're getting relegated at home than the home table. Waterford on the streets ahead of us.
I want to say, lads, you lot watching are absolutely nuts to be sticking with us at this time. It's
I think they're legends.
It's literally the next day.
Yeah, well,
It's the next day.
Yeah.
they're
It's
enjoying
tomorrow.
themselves.
It's tomorrow.
They're enjoying themselves.
You lot are absolutely mental, so fair play for staying. Bit nuts. But don't forget
You
the
have
line.
to be a bit mental to follow this league, don't you?
You do, and
Yeah.
that's all part. That's all
Fair
part
point.
of the
That's all
charm.
part of it.
That's all part of the charm.
the greatest
Jack
league in the
Moylan's
world.
Probably watching this as well. To be
Yeah.
fair, the absolute
Yeah.
fanatic and all. Lads, thanks very much for tuning in. As always, don't forget to like before you leave as well. Get involved in the comments. We'd like to see more of you commenting after the live has gone out. Obviously, that's our way of showing other people to come and watch it. So get involved in the comments as well. Thanks to all who donated, and thanks to all who got involved in the chat box as well.
He's laughing. Are you laughing at the one about you?
No,
everyone but
Shane. Well, I think that's a perfect way to wrap up there, lads. So
Fair
look,
enough.
thanks very much for tuning in, lads.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
As always.
Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Peace.